2015 campaign of Wayne County High School War Eagle football. We've had 2 on the road, and Kenny, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz said there's no place like home, and I tell you what, we're going to need every good thing about home to come true tonight with this pesky bunch of felines coming down from Meridian, these Meridian Wildcats tonight.
Well, it would help if the Wizard would be on our side, and if that tornado would come through and sort of tear up a little bit of their stuff so they won't be so good. They're awfully good, and it's been a tough 2 weeks on the road twice, and heartbreaker of a loss last week, and then we come here to face this Meridian bunch who's got an awfully good football team.
I was looking at the targeted 22 today that the Clarion Ledger came out with, and that, as you know, is a ranking, just fodder for talk, but it's a ranking of the most recruitable 22 players who are seniors and juniors in the state of Mississippi. 22 of them. 4 of them are going to be on Meridian's team. 3 on defense and 1 on offense. And there's 2 of these safeties are D1 prospects. There may not be another team in the United States of America, a high school team, that's got 2 D1 safeties.
Well, that's true, and when you couple that with a defensive tackle that plays offensive tackle too, and his shadow weighs 40 pounds, he's a big youngster. And, just a lot of talent on Meridian's had it for years. And so, now we've got a group of guys that don't get that much acclaim. We got 1 D1 prospect, but we got a bunch of guys that play hard, and that's something Coach Mangum talked about last week. Our guys didn't quit. I mean, we had some tough breaks, but we never quit.
It's a team sport. It's a team game. Talking about defense, Wayne County's defense, it's one of the most respected defenses in the state. The Meridian defense is great. It comes down, if that's even, you see these people check off advantage. If you give a draw on defense, one might be inclined to maybe give the advantage to the War Eagle offense, don't you think?
We've got a number of guys that can do something with a football whenever they get their hands on it. We've got 4 wide receiver options, 3 running back options, and got a pretty athletic quarterback. So that's an advantage for us. But I think tonight's ball game, Marshall, is going to get down to mistakes. Penalties are, if you have a lot of them, they are going to be a huge factor tonight. But a lot of it's going to be mistakes. Meridian's made their share the last couple of weeks, and we've made some too. And if this ball game is held low on the mistake count, then it's going to be a humdinger.
Well, the humdinger we're counting on, and we hope we get to the long end of that humdinger stick. We're going to take a break to hear from some sponsors and be back with the head coach of the War Eagles, Todd Mangum, after this break.
I said it's on now. We ready. I said it's on now. We ready. Offense is lights out. Defense is lights out. Coach staff is lights out. The whole team is hyped out. How we gon' calm down? You been to the storm now. Our city pride is in the building. It's time to perform now.
Welcome, and as promised, we have the head coach of the War Eagles, Todd Mangum. Coach Mangum, good to see you tonight. Appreciate you taking a few moments. Well, you're home for the first game this season. I guess it's good to be home.
Always glad. Been on the road 2 weeks, and seems like longer than that, but we are back at home, and hope for a great night of football.
1-1 coming in here, and this bunch we're playing tonight. If you look at the individual athletes, and the targeted 22 came out today, and they got 4 guys on this team that we're going to play tonight that are the top 4 recruits in the state of Mississippi. You don't see that every day.
No, not only in the state of Mississippi, but also in the country, Marshall. They're really outstanding players, and it's going to be our hands full. And that 0-2 record is a little deceiving now, because they lost to a right now 2-0 Madison team that by 1 score, and they lost to a 2-0 South Panola team by 1 score, and actually it was tied at halftime, 7-7.
This is, coming in the season, everybody knew this would be one of the most talented teams in the Mississippi, and we're going to get to see them firsthand tonight. What do you tell your kids about playing a team like this?
It's the next game. It's the next game. We're going to go out there and play, and what we've been talking about all week long is they're trying to get a win. We're trying to get another win, and so that's what that's what we've been focused on. All week long is let's go get another win.
Yeah, Kenny and I were talking about what we think Wayne County does well on offense, and that doesn't matter what you think matters. But, we run the ball well, we throw the ball well, and we protected the ball. We've only turned it over once, and that was on a Hail Mary at the end of last week. So what do you need to do offensively to win this game tonight?
Be efficient. We need to don't play behind the chains. We need to be consistent. Run the ball. We've had good balance over the last 2 weeks, running and passing. We've had, 100-yard rushers. We've had 100-yard, 200-yard receiving, but we just need to be efficient on offense tonight.
What's your defense got to do to get a win tonight?
Well, we can't give up big play. We can't give up big play with it. That's one thing that they're going to try to do. They're going to try to take the ball deep down the field, and we know that. They've got some really good running backs. They're going to try to establish run, but the biggest thing for us is not give up big play.
Coach, thank you. We wish you luck tonight. We'll see you afterwards. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for Wayne County High School War Eagle football after this word from our sponsors.
This seems unbelievable, but I promise it's true.
What's the buzzer? Oh, that's a raven. That's a good omen. He knows we're coming back with dinner.
Well, that bird had a bunch of friends. And when Scott got back to the camper...
Oh, that was a bust! What? Scott! Wait, what did you do? It's raining inside.
His new camper was a total loss, but his Alpha policy covered it.
It's that bird.
For the best agents in the business, call Kenny Odom in Waynesboro.
The members of the Super Fan Club are Freddie Miller, Jeremy Wright, Lester Mitchell, Rhonda Cassidy and Carly Beasley, Gary Jackson, Gary Sigler, Alan Hodo, Trent Odom, and Charlie Britton. And let's see, Kenny, we're going to have the coin toss out here. Got anybody you want to give a shout out to as we get started?
Oh, there's so many. Yeah. One would be Mr. Donald Hemmeter. I hadn't seen Mr. Hemmeter tonight, but he's always been faithful to come to the ball games if he couldn't make it here listening, and he says he enjoys listening to him at home. And then, of course, out to old Randall Davis, #1 Wayne County War Eagle fan.
I'd like to give a shout out to Freddie's brother Joe Miller out there on the road tonight behind the wheel of that truck. We'd like to give a shout out to him and be safe and God bless and keep him as he pulls for the War Eagles here tonight on the road. We got folks, Kenny, listening to the War Eagle broadcast all over the country. We can, and you can follow us during the broadcast at WABO, of course, 105.5 live and on the internet at demand at Weibo, 105weibo.com. And when I say on demand, you can listen to it stream live, or also you can go back afterwards and if you want to pick up on some of the plays and listen to it. We also show it WCWebTV.com video on demand the Wednesday night after the game is played. How does the coin toss go, Kenny?
Wayne County won the coin toss and deferred our choice the second half, so Meridian will get the ball first.
Another way to follow us is Facebook at War Eagle Football. Sue Hollingsworth is we dub her the WC Web TV social media coordinator, so she keeps up and keeps everything posted for you during, if you miss something, you can go find out specifics of scores and plays and things like that at Facebook, War Eagle Football. And then again, this year we have local cable video playbacks on WCCT Channel 10. We're excited about that. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors. Welcome back live here at War Eagle Stadium, and we're going to be getting ready to kick this thing off offensively. Here's some of the folks that we'll be looking at. Our center, 52, Hamilton Hudson, Keandrick Carter, number 61, an offensive tackle. Brandon Beasley, an offensive guard, number 65. Timothy Stokes, number 77. Willie Howell, number 79, an offensive tackle. Freddie Jordan, number 5, a running back. Jonathan McDougal, wide receiver. Reggie Stewart, quarterback. Will Mangum, wide receiver. Chauncey Carter and Ramik Wallace. There'll be some folks we'll see in there tonight. On defense, Benito Jones, Quindarius Bibbins, I don't know if we're going to see Tyree tonight, but we'll see Vernon Summerall, Jamarius Hundley, and DeAndre Gandy, our linebackers, DeAndre Gandy, Tyler Hopkins, Hunter James, Denzel Bonner. We'll see Leggett and Taylor playing some as well. Our safeties are Deion Smith and Jamarcus Fisher, and our corners are Xavier Lampley and Roy Arrington. And we're getting ready to kick it off. And what you got, Kenny?
I was going to say Roy's out tonight, and Tyree's also out. So we won't have those two guys with headgears on tonight. They're on the sideline.
Oh, those are two. They'll be sorely missed, to say the least. Brett Reynolds is going to kick this thing off, and the Wildcats are out there getting ready to see what they can do with this kick. Brett's making his way out there. The ball, I thought he had it teed up there a while ago, but they seem to be.
It's hard to tell those lime green shoes. It just, the glow around there, football just sort of gets overwhelmed.
We got a new, you noticed him earlier, we got a new eagle. I don't know if he's been named yet, but a tunnel, a big eagle tunnel.
Yes.
I guess that's the way you describe that, an eagle tunnel.
Yes, it's a run-out tunnel, and it looks brand new.
And here we go. We're getting ready. He'll be kicked. Wayne County will be in all blue today, and kicking off from right to left. And there's a pooch kick that's going to come down and be caught at the 15. I say that's not really a pooch. It kind of looked like one. There's a good play on the ball at the 25-yard line. Good coverage, Kenny.
Well, it was, and good job to get down there and keep him from running up this sideline along the numbers. We gave it up a time or two last week, and gave Oak Grove some good yardage. Marshall, they're going to give him a very favorable spot across the 25.
War Eagles are in the all blue and white headgear, and the Wildcats are in white, moving left to right with the blue headgear. And here they are. Wayne County's in a 3-man front. We'll get those guys for you here in a minute and see. I think maybe we'll get them listed for you. There's a snap and a handoff up the middle, and he's going to go absolutely. He's going to fight hard for a yard or two, Kenny.
We did a good job to jam that up. Linebacker core did a really good job, and good to see Tyler back in there because he got in on the play.
Bivens and Jordan, Clifton Jordan, number 35, a junior, and Benito Jones are up front for Wayne County. Tyler, like I said, good to see Tyler back in there. OT Hop's back out there. There's a step. He's looking to throw. There's a pass out there in the flat and a nice reception at the 30, and down the sideline he goes out to about the 44-yard line or somewhere thereabouts. They're going to spot him for the first down Wildcats.
Just that wide screen sort of swung him out of the backfield, and or he just rotated up off the line of scrimmage rather as a wide out, and a good throw and a good catch.
And let's see, Lampley's on the corner on the right side, and let's see who we got down here. I'll get his name for you in just a minute. There's a snap, a handoff. He pulls it out and is going to run with it. A read option. Kenny, he's got room to go and going to get a first down in the War Eagle territory with the Wildcats. They're moving the ball pretty good right now.
Well, they're getting some good blocks, and we're getting cut off inside. It looks like we're making a substitution right now, and see if we can get somebody in there to break this up.
Leggett's checking in for T-Hop. Number 22 is out there, the man playing corner in the absence of Roy, and that is one Malik Jordan, a sophomore cornerback. So here we go. There's first and 10 at the 44 of the War Eagles for the Wildcats, and it looks like Wayne County is going to jump off sides.
You sure don't need to give them any help.
They sure ain't needing any to get started. I tell you what, that's a big old offensive line, isn't it, Kenny?
It is, and I tell you what, those guys have got size all over the place. Their running back, number 14, Anjuan Rogers. I was trying to look see if I could find a weight on him. They've got him listed at 6 tall and 190 pounds, and he looks every bit of it.
Yes, he does. There's triple receivers to the right for the Wildcats, and there's going to be a handoff up the middle with some room, and here he's at the Wildcat running back is running to the 30 down to the War Eagle 26, 27-yard line. There's your number 14 again, running hard. He even ran over one of his own guys, Kenny.
Well, he did, and he stiff-armed a couple of our defenders. We hit him in the backfield, just bounced off of him. It was just like watching a rock come off a metal wall.
Trips left for the Wildcats, single back set, single man out right to the short side for the Wildcats. There's the quarterback moving to the left. He's going to make the read and turn it up inside. Nowhere to go is Clifton Jordan on the stop, number 35 for a minimal gain. It's going to bring up second down and probably 8 or 9. You may get a better read on that, Kenny.
He didn't get much. It looks like he's somewhere right along the line of scrimmage. May have got a foot.
Clifton's about a 6'3", 235-pound junior defensive end with a nice play on the ball right there. Here's your snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires one out here to the 20-yard line and misses the tackle. The defender, Wayne County, misses the tackle, and they get first down. They're going to be at the 10-yard line. He stepped out of bounds at the 10. That was number 22 out there on the coverage. Malik Jordan, the sophomore, had coverage on him, but he just ran through his tackle, and that's going to result in a first down from the 11.
Yeah, he tried to tackle him high. He grabbed him up around the shoulder pads. That's a big kid. You've got to hit him in the waist or between the knees and lock up.
And here go the Wildcats with the 1st and 10 at the 11. Trips left, single man to the right. Wayne County looks like the Wildcats were wanting to say they jumped off sides. There's 9 seconds inside they're inside 10 seconds, inside 5 on the 25-second clock, but they're going to get the snap away, and there's a handoff up the middle, and there's absolutely nowhere to go right there. Benito Jones is on the stop along with DeAndre Gandy in the middle.
Looks like he picked up maybe a yard. A good job to jam that thing up on the inside, but Meridian sitting in the catbird seat right now, Marshall, with a 2nd and 9 to go from the 10.
And we're at 9:41 and counting in a scoreless first quarter. This is the inaugural drive. The Wildcats started on about their own 25, 26-yard line, and now they're down here, as Kenny says, with a 2nd and 9 from the 10. They're definitely in the red zone. And there's a quarterback moving to his left, looking to throw one out there in the flat. Makes the toss at 10. It makes the catch, and the receiver's going to get tackled down there short of the first down at about the 4-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and a couple maybe.
That was, again, Quincy Lanton on the reception there, and he did a good job. Nobody picked him up. He just drifted outside, and we didn't have anybody along there to pick him up, so he caught the ball, Marshall, and took it down inside, as you said, inside the 5. Looks like it's on about the 4-yard line.
He's one of the D1 recruit safeties. He's one of the being recruited as a safety, but he plays both ways. He knows what to do with he catches it. We know that. We've already seen that. Trips right for the Wildcats, and there's a read option, and they're going to stop him at the 5-yard line and maybe at the 4. He fought hard for it, but he's going to be 4th down and a couple of yards to go. Big defensive stand right here, Kenny.
Well, it is, and that was Trey Warren, the quarterback, and he did a really good job of just jamming that thing up inside.
Looks like the Wildcats are going to come in here and try for a field goal. Now, we had a report that they had some, the talk around. I didn't see the game, but they had some snapping issues, and I believe they have a girl kicker. Not that matters. That's just an interesting sidebar.
Well, it does to me. That's illegal.
Well, we see that from time to time. And here we go. It's going to be a 20. Well, they're going to call timeout.
17-yarder.
We're going to take a 60-second break back to the station and be back after these 2 words from our sponsors.
Step into the extreme at extremeguns.net, where you will see what extremes lie beyond the limits of extreme sound, security, and more. No matter where you may roam, extremeguns.net is your home for extreme sound, security, and more. We welcome you to visit us on location, but don't forget, extreme sound, security, and more is always at your fingertips at extremeguns.net. For you, anywhere, anytime, extremeguns.net.
Always dreamed about a special home for your family? Our bank can help make that dream a reality with competitive home mortgage rates that can put your dream home within reach. Visit with one of our mortgage specialists. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, serving you is what we do best. Member FDIC. Online at firststatebnk.com.
Go there after a long drive by the Wildcats on their inaugural possession. Wayne County's defense stiffened up down there inside the 10 and forced them to try the field goal, and they were successful on that for a 3-point lead here with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this one word from our sponsors. Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro is your source for the paints that make the impossible possible. Benjamin Moore. Color yourself inspired with Benjamin Moore paints from Gatlin Building Supply. Be it interior, exterior, or eco-friendly, these are the paints that stand up to everything life throws at them. Come see us at Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro, where you can find the answers to all your building and remodeling projects. Gatlin Building Supply, Waynesboro, Mississippi. away. You know, coming in, the talk was Meridian defense. Well, their offense looked pretty good on that possession, Kenny, as they drove that thing down there and did get points on their first drive.
Well, they went 71 yards, Marshall, in 10 plays, and Wayne County's defense did a good job to stop them. And then Kelly, I think it's Baylor, the young lady who's the kicker for Meridian.
21-yarder, and it was good. So here we go. We got War Eagles are in there. Got their kickoff return team out there, and Meridian's getting ready to kick it off. They're going to kind of onside kick it, and it's going to be caught and down at the 44-yard line. I don't know if that was an intentional. It almost looked like he missed the ball, Kenny, but nonetheless, it's first down and 10 yards to go for the War Eagles, and they're going to be at about their own 49-yard line with a 1st and 10 as Reggie Stewart and company come out here to see what they can do with this Wildcat defense. It's going to be interesting to see here.
Well, Meridian used exactly 4 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter, so Wayne County will get the ball in pretty good field position with 8 minutes, Marshall, as you say, in the first quarter.
2 receivers both ways. Fast Freddie Jordan Jr.'s in the backfield. Chauncey Carter's in motion, and we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play here. See what's up here.
It's going to be an illegal procedure from the looks where the flag came from.
And that's going to bring up a 1st and 15 at the 39-yard line of the War Eagles. Carter's out there, as is Wallace. They're both on the left side. Mangum and McDougal are right, and Reggie Stewart's your quarterback with Freddie in the backfield with him. 1st and 15 for Wayne County. Carter's in motion again, and they're going to hand it to him. And there's another penalty, Kenny. So War Eagles, if that's on them, they're 2 for 2.
It could be we lined up in the neutral zone. And it's illegal procedure against Wayne County, so we get a 1st and 20 to start.
So the defense of Meridian's not having to do anything, and Wayne County's lost 10 yards on the first 2 attempts at scrimmage, but at least one thing, it's still first down.
Well, count your blessings where you can, but we've already had 3 penalties for 15 yards, and we're 4 minutes deep into the ball game.
And here we go, the same formation for the War Eagles. Freddie Jordan's in the backfield, and he's going to get the handoff and try to pass room. And room he does, and he puts his head down and runs out across the 40 for about a 10-yard gain on first down. And when they tackled him with a lot of authority, didn't they?
I tell you what, he got hit hard. He picked up about 8 yards, looks like, Marshall, so puts the ball back out to the 43.
2nd and 12 for the War Eagles. They're going to pass one out here to Carter. He makes the kick. No, he doesn't. He was looking to run. I thought he had it. Hit him in the breadbasket. Well-thrown ball. Threw it out here in the flat, and I guess that's what you call a little bubble screen, trying to get it set up and going. It's no avail. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Well, the very thing Coach Mangum talked about was we can't make mistakes. We can't get behind the chains, and here we are, 3rd and 12.
Demetrius Harris checks in out to the right side of the War Eagle offense, moving right to left, 7:35 to go. War Eagles trail 3-0. 3rd and 11 for the War Eagles, and Stewart's back to pass. He's going to fire one downfield. He's going to make the catch at the line of scrimmage, and that's Harris, and he's going to maybe gain a yard, so it's going to bring up a punting situation. Will Mangum will be on the punt out of the snap of Hunter James. So a lot of Wayne County is a -1 in total offense here in their first possession of the night, and that was all at their own hands.
Yeah, and of course, I know Reggie was, it was probably a call play. I'm not sure, but, the guy he picked is a guy standing right on the line of scrimmage. And, when you're looking at 3rd and 12, it helps if you can look down the field just a little.
Single man back to receive this.
Meridian jumps offside.
One man back to receive the punt, and that's going to get the ball out.
We needed that a while ago.
Yeah, we did. We can give them do it a couple more times. See, the War Eagles lined up. I think this is a new deal this week. Now, you could correct me if I'm wrong. They line in close and then they take a snap and they count and they shift out into their, like right there in the coverage. They send a man out wide to each side. That kind of drew the Wildcats off sides. But anyway, there's 12 seconds on the 25-second clock, and the War Eagles moving around a lot, and they're going to fake the punt, and
we're not going to get much anything there.
Going to get it. That's going to give the Wildcats the ball in War Eagle territory at the 49-yard line. We did that at Warren Central a couple of weeks ago, and it worked. But that thing seemed to be doomed from the get-go right there. There wasn't anywhere to go for him. He got a good, clean exchange, but nowhere to go, Kenny.
Well, I mean, just a great job by Meridian to stay home and do what they needed to do, and ball goes over on downs just a yard into War Eagle territory.
And it's 6:47 to go in the first. Wildcats with their second possession and a 3-point lead. And Wayne County looks like they don't get off sides. They're ready to go, moving around, but they're back set, ready to take this play in stride. And here they go, the pitch, and lose containment on the outside, and the Wildcats run down inside the 40-yard line. They'll spot him right about the 40 he's going to be just short of a first down.
Man, I tell you what, we did a very bad job that time of coming up too far inside, and we got trapped. And a great job by the outside guy here for the Wildcats, and he just jammed us on the inside. We took ourselves out of the play, Marshall.
And that's going to bring up second and we'll say 1 yard with 6:40 to go in the first. Wayne County trailing 3-0. There's a snap and a handoff, and I think the ball came out. The ball did come out.
Got on it. They dropped the exchange.
Boy, we dodged a bullet. Well, I said didn't dodge a bullet. It was a big turnover right there. So big play right there. They were trying the middle of the line of scrimmage and couldn't go. And like you said, they mishandled the exchange. And I did not see which War Eagle got it, but the War Eagles have it at their own 39-yard line with a 1st and 10. And here come the War Eagles. Let's see if we can get some offense going this time and not shoot ourselves in the foot. 6:35 to go in the first. Meridian 3, Wayne County 0. Now Wayne County with their second possession. Stewart's looking back to throw, and he's going to throw wide here. Wallace makes the catch at the 45-yard line, but nice gain on first down, about 6 yards. Wallace had a big game last week. I'm sorry,
no,
Ken.
just a good job just to step out of bounds, Marshall, and on it down and out, and did a good job. Picked up about 8 yards.
We're going to fake the ball to go to the read option there, and going to be a penalty. And Ramik Wallace says it's going to be against the Wildcats. We'll see. Let's see if Ramik's got it called right here. I believe he does. What was that penalty, Kenny?
It's offside, I think.
And that's a first down as the War Eagle moved the ball on that penalty just inside Meridian territory. So the War Eagles moving a little bit right here now with a first down and a handoff there. And there's a run up the middle, a big hole in the middle as he runs down close to a 9-yard gain. And I believe that might have been Chris Cooley on the carry.
Chris did a good job. Chris is just a straight-ahead kind of guy. Takes the ball down to the 40, should bring up a 2nd and 1.
And they're going to hand it to him again. We got another flag. I tell you, we got a lot of flags tonight.
Offside against Meridian.
Well, we'll take that one for sure, and that's going to be another first down for Wayne County, who is finding a little running room down here on against the Wildcat defense. So going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. 6:07 to go in the first. Wayne County trading 3-0. 2 receivers both ways for Reggie. He's going to hand the ball to Chris Cooley. And there he goes up the middle, running hard. He's inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line for a first down at the 16.
Chris Cooley's a man on a mission, and I tell you what, he did a great job that time. He just shot straight through the hole of what we used to call just a simple dive play. Gets the ball marshaled down to about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10, Wayne County threatening here with inside the red zone now with a first down, trailing 3-0 with 5:56 to go in the first. And most of this is coming on the ground, Kenny.
A good 18-yard run. I tell you what, that's you can take those all day long. Looks like there's a little conference over there between the officials and the Meridian staff.
Meridian staff saying, how are they able to run the ball like that on us?
They're asking the wrong guy.
Oh, Meridian is timeout. So we're going to take a 60-second break and be back after these 2 spots from our sponsors.
Local LP Gas is a part of the family of Kelly Companies locally owned and operated right here in Wayne County. As a part of this family, Local LP Gas is committed to serving Wayne County with cost-efficient fueling options for your home and business. Whether we bring it to you or you come and get it, it's Local LP Gas, a Kelly Company, our family serving yours.
Live at War Eagle Stadium, and the War Eagles are looking at a 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line down here, Kenny, and they're finding success running the ball between the tackles.
12 or 17?
Oh, I'm sorry, 17. You got me. You know how
I'll take the 12.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
5 yards closer.
We're going to be there in a minute. We'll be there in a minute. 5:56 to go in the first. Wayne County down by 3, but threatening. Triple receivers to the right side of the field for Reggie Stewart. We got, he's looking around there. Looks like he may be changing to play at the line of scrimmage. He's going to take the snap. He's back to throw. Looking over here to Wallace. Makes the catch at the 12. He's at the 10. He's down inside the 10. They're going to spot him at about the 8-yard line. Nice throw and catch. We saw a lot of that last week, Kenny.
Sure did, and Rameek's just picking up where he left off. Just a good throw by Reggie, and Rameek took it and turned to the outside here toward the sideline and managed to pick up a couple of more yards before he was forced out of bounds.
War Eagles on the left hash with a 2nd and 1 from the 8-yard line, trailing by 3. There's a handoff to Chris Cooley, and he's going to put his head down and run hard, and they're going to drive him back. They never did get him down, but I believe he's going to have a first or right at it. Kenny, what do you think?
Going to be awfully close.
Chris was moving those legs and pushing hard down there, and let's see where they spot that
It's on the
thing.
7. He's got the first down.
And if he does, it's going to be a
they're going to put the ball back over here to where the official spotted. Now, where he's got it spotted, Marshall,
it's hard to say from here. But they're going to come on for a measurement, and it will be, if it's not first down, it'll be 3rd down in inches. We're at 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Meridian on their first possession drove some 65, 75 yards and were able to get a field goal. They lead 3-0. War Eagles are threatening, and they're going to stretch the chains, and it is going to be short, Kenny, by about 6 inches or so.
Yeah.
So, you like to see a better spot, but it is what it is. And it's 3rd down in inches to go for the War Eagles. And we'll see right now if the War Eagles can punch it in down here for our first down, punch it across that line for our first down and goal against this Meridian defense that we've heard so much about. There is 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Meridian 3, Wayne County 0, but threatening. It is, here we go. Chris Cooley is your back, Kenny.
Yeah, and you can believe Meridian's going to be looking for him somewhere along that line of scrimmage. It'd be a good place for Reggie to pull it and slip back to the right side.
He's going to hand it to Chris Cooley, and he's going to get his head down, and I believe he's got the first. He's at the 5-yard line.
Very easily, yes.
Let's see. Wallace checks in, and as does McDougal. Ramey comes out, as does Ethan Rigney were checked in there. Shadarius Chambers checks in for his first action of the night as running back, number 16. Ball's just inside the left hash mark down here at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the War Eagles. Trips right, single man left. That's Wallace down on the short side of the field. And Reggie's going to keep it on the read option, and there's a touchdown. Reggie Stewart on the read, Kenny. They faked it to Shadarius, and Reggie gets 6 points. That's a nice drive on the ground.
Well, it was. Reggie did a good job. Snap came out a little high, and he pulled it down, and maybe that little bit of time in the end for Meridian took the option back, and Reggie did a good job, Marshall, to read that end and just turn it straight up the field.
Brett Reynolds is on to try for the PAT out of the Mangum hole, and the James snap. There's a good snap to kick us up, and it looks like it's going to be no good. Missed the extra point, which is, I think that may be the first one he's missed this year, but nonetheless, Wayne County 6, the Wildcats 3. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this word.
Extreme Sound Security and More on 711 Station Street, downtown Waynesboro, is where you'll find all the more you want and need. From Benelli shotguns, Night Force scopes, Muck boots, to Maui Jim sunglasses, K2 and Oracle coolers, to security camera installations, cell phone and computer repair. Extreme Sound Security and more. Come by and see for yourself. Downtown Waynesboro for the more you want and need.
And, they did a nice mixture. They didn't throw the ball a lot. They did throw it well with some nice out passes, some short out to the side there to Wallace, like they did a lot last week and even the week before, and running between the tackles. And Wayne County gets that touchdown. And here we go. Run's going to kick it off again. He's going to kick one. It's going to be down the hash mark. He's going to be out of bounds, and there will be a penalty. And where will they spot that, Kenny?
They'll bring that out up here probably somewhere around the 35-yard line, I'm sure.
So it will be, with 5:09 to go in the first quarter, Wayne County 6, Meridian 3. And let's see, they're going to spot it, as Kenny says. They're standing out here around the 35 looking for a place to put that ball down, and that's where they're going to put it down. We got an official heat timeout, so we're going to take a 60-second break and be back after this words from our sponsors. We're back live with a 1st and 10 from the 35 for Meridian, and their quarterback's rolling to the right. He's going to throw one down here. It's off his fingertips at the 48, 49-yard line. Kenny just told us during the break to look for Meridian, start trying to stretch the field, and they threw that ball about 12, 15 yards downfield, but it was incomplete. He had a good chance to make a play on it. He was behind him, though, Kenny, I believe.
Well, it was. That's, let's see, I'm trying to read here. Tyson Gordon, and it says 6 feet tall, but I don't know.
He's a lot taller than that if he's the one I'm looking at.
Well, he's wearing that number's not on the roster here.
There's a handoff up the middle, and they're going to find nowhere to go as Wayne County's going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. That front three just caved in on him, and Tyler Hopkins there cleaning up behind along with DeAndre Gandy, cleaning up that mess there in the middle made by that front three. Bivens, Jordan, and Benito Jones standing tall and playing strong out there. 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 35. Kenny, be nice to get a 3 and out here.
Boy, it sure would. And you look for them to try that outside screen over here this time.
And here they come, and they got time. He's going to throw one out here to the 40-yard line. Oh! Wayne County was Johnny on the spot there, and that was number 22 with a big play, Malik Jordan, the sophomore. I tell you what, he ran through a tackle of him earlier down there, but he wasn't going to have anything to do with that right there. Big hit.
He zeroed up on him and squared him up, and just as soon, just the instant he caught the football, man, he took a lick.
Now, Freddie's standing back here on his own 40. Last week, this was Achilles' heel of the Wildcats, we understand, was the long snapping. And that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to snap it. Their punter's going to be standing back here at his own 24-yard line. Freddie's standing back here at his own 30 looking for this punt from the Wildcats. There's a good, it bounces it off the ground, and he's going to get a nice kick away, and it's going to hit the ground and roll down here at about the 30-yard line and be down. He got a flag on the play, Kenny. I don't know if they got the kicker. I didn't see him get close to him. They rolled.
It's a 5-yard penalty, and that Marshall, that's going to be 4th and 2. I think, or 4th and 3.
They rolled that ball back to him, and he was able to get it off. And
it's running into the kicker. It was declined.
So, yeah, they don't want to snap that thing again.
But you never can tell about these things.
Wayne County's going to be in Venice at their own 31.5-yard line, we'll say, with 3:37 to go, and a 3-point lead, 6-3 for the War Eagles with their 3rd possession of the night.
31-yard punt, Marshall.
First possession, the War Eagles shot themselves in the foot, never could get back inside the chains on 2 offsides penalties to start. And then the second possession, they were able to get some points. And let's see if they can continue their success running between the tackles, or if they decide to air it out a little bit. Trips left for Stewart. He's going to fire one out here to McDougal, makes the catch, and he's going to be, for a first down, I believe he's going to be out there. They tackled him up around the head.
Well, the way his head came around, I thought they were trying to unzip his headgear there for him.
Reggie, I don't know if he's all-knowing, but he appears to be all-seeing down there. He picked McDougal out of a crowd down there and got the ball to him for a nice catch, and it's going to be 2nd and inches out about the 43-yard line of the War Eagles now with 3:30 to go in the first and a 3-point lead. They say first down War Eagles, so it was a 10-yard reception right on the spot.
I wish I'm writing with ink. I don't need them to
change that up.
Change it after I've already.
2 receivers both ways for Stewart. And there's going to be a handoff, and I think that may be Freddie, and he's going to dance for a yard or 2.
Snaps a little high.
That
makes you nervous.
Yes, it does.
It really makes you nervous.
We had a high one down there inside the 5 while ago on the touchdown you pointed out, but worked out good there. Here we go with a 2nd and about 9, and looking to throw his ready. Fires one down the field to Ramik Wallace. He may be open. He makes, just out his fingertips at the 20. Just over his fingertips at the 20. That was close, Kenny.
Tell you what, a good job. We had the safety came over and got along the hash, and when anybody in the middle of the field, when Ramik made his move, Reggie threw it in a good spot. He just didn't throw it quite far enough toward this near hash.
That was one that you hate to see get away. I mean, nice throw, just.
Sure would love to have it back.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it just was not meant to be. 3rd down and 9 to go for the War Eagles, and Reggie's back to throw again. Got some time. Going to fire a bullet down there. It's going to be caught by Will Mangum, and they're going to put him right at the first down mark. That was a great catch, Kenny.
He caught it twice. He caught it once, turned it loose because he didn't like the grip he had on it, and grabbed it again. I tell you, a good job. Way to concentrate by Will.
Yeah. We talk about Will catching that ball and talking about being a possession receiver and how valuable that is. Catch the ball first, and he's done it. First down, Wayne County. They're now in Meridian territory once again with a 1st and 10 and a 3-point lead. There's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be tough sledding and probably 0 gain on that carry, Kenny.
Tell you what, 79's that big kid that everybody talks about, and his shadow weighs 40 pounds.
I mean, he is a monster.
That is a man among boys out there.
Chris Cooley, number 28, is checking in for the War Eagles. 2:24 to go in the first quarter. Wayne County 6, Meridian 3. Stewart's back to fire. A pass downfield. Can't find anybody to throw it to. Buys some time and throws one down there. Oh, one-handed catch. Are they going to give it to him, Kenny?
Yes, they are.
They're going to give it to him.
He got it pulled back in. That's Ramik.
Ramik Wallace. There's a penalty flag now. We don't know what that's about. What a one-handed catch.
It looked to me like defensive holding.
What a fantastic catch by Ramik Wallace. I mean, he is a man on fire.
They had a handful of jersey down here, and you never know if you're going to get those kinds of calls.
They threw that ball down here, Ken. They were just inside. They were at the 48-yard line. The ball was in the air down here to about the 31-yard line, and they caught it, on the sideline with one hand going out of bounds. And let's see what they're going to call, Kenny. Looks like Wayne County's backing up, so they may.
That's odd. The flag is here. It's offsetting penalties.
Illegal man downfield is what they call.
Ineligible man downfield and defensive hold.
Okay, so we'll do it again at 2nd and 10. So 2:13 to go in your first quarter. Wayne County 6, Meridian 3, and Chauncey Carter checks in. McDougal checks out. Going to be 3 receivers to the right side. Chris Cooley's your running back. Wayne County's at about the Meridian 48-yard line with a 2nd and 10.
Boy, that was a pretty catch, too. You sure hate to see that negated.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice catch. Reggie buying time and throwing that thing downfield. Reggie's giving some hand signals down there and getting his troops lined up, and he's back to throw it. He's going to fire one. There's one. That was a little miscommunication there, Kenny, I do believe, down about 8-9 yards downfield to the outside on the right side of the field.
Well, it was, and somebody either ran the wrong route or Reggie wasn't sure exactly where we were supposed to go with the football.
Jeffrey Ramey, number 33, checks out, and McDougal, number 6, checks back in. 2 receivers both ways for Reggie Stewart on a 3rd and 10 at the Wildcat 48. Stewart's back to throw, going to buy some time here. Throws one just a little high. He was under pressure, and Wallace was down here at the 32-yard line, and it was just a little high, so the War Eagles going to have to punt it away, Kenny.
Well, missed opportunity there, and I tell you, you look back and those offsetting penalties, man, that hurts. You got the offensive hold versus the defensive hold, and that was that great catch that Ramik made down here.
Will Mangum's on to punt. They tried to punt. They had a punting opportunity and faked it the first time, and I doubt they'll do that again. But Mangum's back to punt. He's standing on his own 36-yard line, waiting the Hunter James snap. And here we go with a good snap. Mangum's going to put a foot into it, and he got a nice punt that spirals and turns over down here. It's going to be caught at the 10. The fair caught at the 11-yard line. That was a nice punt.
Well, it sure was. If you look at, let's see, 8, 12.
That's a high punt.
36 yards punt in the air.
Yeah.
36 yards.
Great coverage down there by the War Eagles. We're at 1:57 to go in the first quarter. Wayne County 6, Meridian 3. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to have the ball at their own 11-yard line with a 1st and 10 and a whole lot of real estate in front of them as this first quarter is getting close, inside 2 minutes now. Wayne County had a touchdown run by Reggie Stewart, missed on the PAT. A field goal by the Wildcats, got it 6-3. Wildcats moving left to right. They got 3 guys out here standing on the hash, right hash, and just inside and just outside of it, and man wide to the left. Ball's right in the middle of the field. There's your snap. He's going to look over here to throw it to the left side, makes the catch, and drops the ball back at about the 9-yard line. It was a forward pass, so the quarterback's picking himself up off the ground too, Kenny. I don't see who knocked him down.
He didn't get a real good look at everything. Sort of like an eclipse hit him there about the time he got ready to turn the ball loose.
That's going to stop the clock with 1:51. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. War Eagles playing some pretty solid defense. Tyler Hopkins, old T-Hop's back in there at linebacker now. He's crowding the line of scrimmage, probably going to bring some pressure, looks like. No, that's Hunter James. T-Hop's is on the right side over there to the linebacker spot. He's not up on the line of scrimmage. He's
drawing a bead on that running.
Oh, what a shot. This could be picked off. Oh, I'll tell you what, DeAndre Gandy blitzed and buried that quarterback, and he just had to launch one down the left side of the field, and it hit the ground out about the 40. And I don't know whether that was Xavier Lampley or zeroing in on it. He was the only one close to the ball.
That's what's called a quarterback pressure.
I'm reminded of that movie Major Payne. You might feel a little pressure. Well, he felt a little pressure for sure.
I tell you what, man, that was a whale of a lick back there.
DeAndre Gandy lit him up. DeAndre had a big pass interception last week, and he's had some tackles for losses and sacks, and he's playing good football. There's back to throw. He's going to fire one out here, and Malik Jordan's going to be on the coverage, and they're going to get him. It looks like he might be he's going to get a first down.
He got out to the 23.
1:37 to go in the contest. He lost his hat, so he's going to have to take a break on this next play. 1:37 to go in the first quarter. The Wildcats have a first down at their own 24-yard line. 6 points do the War Eagles have as compared to 3 points for the Wildcats here. Oh, boy, Wayne County would have had them. It'd been nice to make them punt from back there, snap that ball into their end zone, but
well, it would be, but out there in that coverage for that particular kid, you'd need a step ladder to have got up there where he was.
Okay, here we go. And there's going to be a handoff up the middle. And look at there, Kenny, what a big hit right there. And that was DeAndre Gandy leading the way once again. I mean, DeAndre's hat come off. Leggett's going to check in for him. Gandy's playing. I mean, he's been playing some great defense here this season so far.
Well, I tell you what, Rogers, running back for Meridian, he actually lost a yard, Marshall.
I mean, Gandy hit him just squared up and hit him as he got that ball in his hands, and it was no doubt who was winning that matchup. It's inside a minute now, and second and 11 to go for the Wildcats. There's a man in motion, right to left. The quarterback's looking to throw out there in the flat to the left side. He's got some room. Looked like a nice throw and catch out there across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Going to bring up third down and
good job out there blocking by the wide out from Meridian. He kept his hands inside, but he had a good grip on our corner.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Grip on him. Puts it out at about the 32.
3rd and 3 to go for the Wildcats. There's 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. They may snap it, may let it run out. We'll see. I believe they're going to let it run out. That's going to bring your first quarter to a close right here tonight. Wayne County 6. The visiting Wildcats from Meridian 3 will resume the second quarter with a 3rd and 3 facing the Wildcats. We'll take 60 seconds back to the station and be back for second quarter action here at War Eagle Stadium.
Always dreamed about a special home for your family? Our bank can help make that dream a reality with competitive home mortgage rates that can put your dream home within reach. Visit with one of our mortgage specialists. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, serving you is what we do best. Member FDIC. Online at firststatebnk.com.
Again, the second quarter, Wayne County 6, Meridian 3, and Meridian is looking. They'll now be moving from right to left. The ball is placed on the left hash mark, and they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Anything that stuck out to you as being a surprise in the first quarter, Kenny?
Not really. I mean, you've got two pretty decent football teams that are battling each other here, and Wayne County's done a really good job with the Meridian running game for the most part. I think we gave up one big run on that first series, but outside of that, we've sort of settled down. Now, what we've got to do now, we talked about the quarterback pressures, but we've really got to put some heat on this quarterback from Meridian. If we don't, we're going to have an awfully long night.
Yeah, we need some pressures to turn into some sacks, don't we?
Yes, we do.
I was pleased with the way War Eagles ran the football in the first quarter.
We did. We did a good job running that. And so the key to this, I think, as we go toward halftime, Marshall, is going to be just more of the same.
Here we go now, Meridian's getting ready to make the snap, and the quarterback's going to keep it and get himself a first down out to the going to get it by about a yard. He's going to be at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats of Meridian.
He just did a good job. They ran the zone option there, and he did a good job just to read it. Everything was jammed up, pull it, and slip outside for that first down.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 35, trailing Wayne County 6-3. 11:45 to go in the first half here at War Eagle Stadium, in a clash of titans here with the War Eagles and the Wildcats tonight. 3-man front for the Wayne County quarterbacks, moving to the Benito Jones is giving chase, and I believe they took him down, Kenny, and I don't think they threw a flag, but everybody was kind of wanting one. It looked like they tackled Benito in the backfield.
He did. He absolutely knocked him down, and well, it's just hard to. It's really hard to say much else and still be nice.
Pass was incomplete. They threw the ball about 15 yards down the right side of the field. It was incomplete. Benito is checking out of the contest to catch a little air right there, and number 63 is checking in for the War Eagle defense right now. That's Vernon Summerall. And there's a snap and a pass out there in the right side. Makes the catch at the 30, turns upfield, across the 40, down close to first down yardage at about the 45. We'll see where they spot it.
Well, a good job just throwing that swing pass out there to one of the wideouts, and he got a couple of guys ahead of him and got some blocks, and they did a good job. Marshall gets the ball out around the 43-yard line, I think.
We got some new folks in up there. Summerall's in. Number 90's in for Wayne County. Dante Williams, a junior defensive lineman. Clifton Jordan's in front. So Wayne County's doing some substitutions along the way there now across the front. And there's a snap, and the quarterback's going to keep it up the middle and going to work hard for a first down. Going to gain about maybe 2 or 3 yards on that play, and like you said, going to be a first down out across there on 45-yard line. We'll give them the 46, 11-16 to go in the first half now. Wayne County 6, Meridian 3. Meridian first and 10. Go ahead, Kenny.
Meridian's probably got 25 first downs right now.
It sure seems like it. Single back set, 2 receivers both ways for the Wildcats. And the quarterback's going to do a quick toss across the middle, and I don't know if he's able to make that catch at the 49 or 50, and I believe he does. Kenny, nice catch.
A little quick down and out, and one of the things the Meridian guys are doing to help counter our speed on the interior line is they're trying to throw some cut blocks.
Jones and Bivens check back in. So we got that starting defensive front back in. Going to be second to about 7 yards to go for the Wildcats. There's some pressure up the middle right there, and a nice run around the right side, and going to be first down and then some inside the 40-yard line, down close to the 35-yard line of the War Eagles now, just short of the 35. We'll say the 36-yard line. First and 10, Meridian, 10:26 to go in the half. Meridian trails Wayne County 6-3, but have put themselves together a little drive right here, Kenny.
Yeah, Owen did a good job, turn the ball up the field and get it down to the Wayne County 35. It's a 15-yard pickup, Marshall.
First and 10, 2 receivers, they're stacked out both ways. Ball's on the right hash mark. There's a handoff up the middle and some more running room, breaking tackles, running hard for about 9 yards, 8 yards on first down. We'll give him 9.
Well, they're attacking the left side of the Wayne County defensive front, which would be the Meridian right side, and they're just blowing us off the line of scrimmage, and we're not doing a good job of jamming that thing up. Of course, there's some pretty big guys on that Meridian offensive line,
Yeah, and I believe that the big boy you're talking about, he plays both ways. He's playing defense and obviously he's on the left side. He's pulling around the right side, and I tell you what, Benito Jones got back there. He got Raekwon Davis, the quarterback, and the running back, and that Raekwon is 6'7", 320. Benito tackled them all.
Well, he's been tackling Benito all night, so Benito might as well return the favor.
Benito's going to be on the right side now. There's thought it was a flag, but it wasn't. It was a towel somebody's throwing around down there. Third and about 4 yards to go for the Wildcats, just inside their own 30-yard line. 9:30 to go in the half. Wayne County 6, Meridian 3. Trips left for the Wildcats. Ball's on the right hash mark. Single back set. Quarterback takes a step, moving to the right, makes a pitch, and he turns upfield and they're gonna drag him out of bounds over there just inside the 30. We'll say the 28-yard line.
He might have picked up a yard. He didn't get much. We did a lot better job that time in pursuing, and got him now with a 4th and about 3.
The time on your clock in the first half is 9:17. Wayne County leads 6-3, and 4th and 3, as Kenny said. And they're going to have triple receivers out here to the left side. Man, that slot guy is huge, isn't he, Kenny?
Oh, they all are.
Quarterback's looking to throw, and it throws across the middle. He makes the catch. First down at the 21-yard line for the Wildcats. They run first and throw second, and they're starting to have a little success there with that throw and catch. First down at the 21-yard line, 9:11 to go in your half. First and 10 at the 21 for the Wildcats. Converting on third down right there. And here we go, trips left, and single man set, staying in the same formation. Work once, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's a pass with pressure, and it's going to force him to throw the ball out of the back of the end zone. And I mean, Tyler Hopkins lit that quarterback up. He's taking some, that's Hunter James. He's taking some hits tonight. But like I said, they need to be sacks.
Well, we're hitting him as he's releasing, or right after he releases the football, and of course, you have to be careful of that once he gets rid of it. If you pile drive him, you can get that the old proverbial roughing the passer.
He's a big, rugged kid. I don't know what he weighs, but he's a big, husky fella, and he's like a Rocky Balboa. He can take a punch.
Well, there's 2 licks that took 5 pounds off of him. I know that.
All right, 2 receivers both ways. Man in motion right to left. They're going to hand him the speed sweep. He's trying to get the corner. He's at the 20, turns up to the 15, to the 10, down to about the 8 or 9 yard line with a 1st and goal on the speed sweep, we'll call it, for the Wildcats.
Well, they blocked that well, and we got outnumbered over here, and they did a good job to get him a place, get him an opening, some daylight, and he turned up between the numbers and the hash and just did a great job.
Tyler Hopkins and Leggett check in, linebacker. His hat came off. He looks to be a little shaken up. He's off under his own steam, and he has his Wildcats with a 1st and 10 at the War Eagle 8. We got a timeout, so we're going to take 60 seconds and be back after these 2 words from our sponsors.
Extreme Sound Security and More on 711 Station Street, downtown Waynesboro, is where you'll find all the more you want and need. From Benelli shotguns, Night Force scopes, Muck boots, to Maui Jim sunglasses, K2 and Oracle coolers, to security camera installations, cell phone and computer repair. Extreme Sound Security and more. Come by and see for yourself. Downtown Waynesboro for the more you want and need.
Once again, and that was timeout. So that was the first timeout I think I heard them say of the War Eagles, and the Meridian Wildcats have 1 timeout left in the first half. We've got 8:33 to go in the half. The Wildcats have a 1st and goal to go at the War Eagle 8 yard line. They trail Wayne County by a score of 6-3.
I'll tell you what, Marshall, it's been interesting. This is Meridian's 4th possession of the ball game. Wayne County's only had 3, but they have ran a lot more offensive plays than Wayne County has.
Yes, they have, and that was a 4th down conversion that you pointed out, Kenny, at the break a while ago. I missed that one. Thank you for straightening that out. There's a pass down here. They got coverage on him, Kenny, and there's some pushing and shoving down there. Look like offensive. I'm not going to call coverage or call penalties. I'm just going to let the officials do that. It's an incomplete pass with a 2nd and goal from the 8. It's tempting, though, Kenny. It really is. It's hard not to get involved.
Yeah, well, this let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
8:29 to go, and the half, and a 2nd and goal.
This will be the 19th play of this drive.
Oh man, it's a long, time-consuming drive. Let's just hope the War Eagles can keep them off the board. 2nd and goal from the 8. 8:29 to go in the half. Trips right. Here's your snap. He's moving to the right, going to turn it upfield and going to break a tackle at the 6 and get down to about the 3 yard line, or maybe even closer to the goal line than that. Looks like he's at the 1, Kenny.
Boy, he did a great job. Just fought his way inside. We had guys all over him, a strong kid, and he did a really, really good job.
Well, it's going to be some pushing and shoving down here now, because this is just mano a mano down here with a 3rd and goal from inside the 1. Wayne County's defense has their back against the wall. There's 8:02 to go in the half. Wayne County leads 6-3, but the Wildcats are threatening with a 3rd and goal inside the 1 right here. They've got people spread out all over the place, and there's going to be a handoff right the middle, and there's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats go up right here on the touchdown, and looks like they're going to be on the try for the PAT, which would give them a 4-point lead if they make it. So let's see what happens with a point after a touchdown. That was a long, like you said, Kenny. That was a long drive. That's just kind of just wears on your defense.
A 21-play, 88-yard drive.
And here comes the PAT. There's a good snap. The kick is up. It looks like the young lady's going to be good on this one. So with 7:50 to go in the half, Meridian takes a 10-6 lead over the War Eagles. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
This seems unbelievable, but I promise it's true.
What's with the buzzing? Oh, that's a raven. That's a good omen. He knows we're coming back with dinner.
Well, that bird had a bunch of friends. And when Scott got back to the camper...
Oh, that was a bust! What? Scott! Wait, what did you do? It's raining inside.
His new camper was a total loss, but his Alpha policy covered it.
It's that bird.
For the best agents in the business, call Kenny Odom in Waynesboro.
ground there on that long drive, and they're going to be kicking it off. We've got Carter and Chambers and Jordan back to receive the kick. The last time, Kenny, they kicked an onside kick, and Wayne County got it. So I'm sure they're going to have their eyes, the front line for the War Eagle return team will have their eyes open to see what might take place right here. And here goes your kick, and it's going to be kicked deep, and it's going to hit the ground down there and go through legs and going to work its way down there. Going to have to be picked up at the 2-yard line. That's disastrous down there, Kenny, and they're going to tackle him at about the 11-yard line. They let it get on the ground, and Wayne County has fumbled the kick, and the Wildcats have the ball first down at the, we'll see, the 12-yard line. I said disastrous. It's a little more disastrous than I had originally anticipated.
Well, you got the disaster in there at the right time. Marshall, that ball's just outside the 12-yard line.
They let that ball hit the ground down there, and it rolled around, and they thought it might go in the end zone, and it didn't go, and they had to pick it up at the 2, and I think it was Freddie that finally picked it up and ran it out to about the 10, and the Wildcats were all over the place and knocked him loose from that football, and they're back in business with a 4-point lead and in the red zone with a first down at, we'll say, the 12 or 13-yard line, and we got a timeout, so we're going to take a timeout.
Got a flag, a penalty call.
Oh, is that what it is? We'll stay with it, Tony. Don't I fired too quick. What's that penalty, Kenny?
Illegal substitution or illegal shift.
That's going to move the ball back out across the 15, so it'll be first and 15. 7:45 to go in the half. The Wildcats up 10-6 and in the red zone with a first down. And here they go, going to get some pressure on him. And oh my goodness, ball's loose back there. And let's see if Raekwon Davis might have got it. That's Clifton Jordan back there on the sack. Wasn't Raekwon. I'm sorry, he was on the other side. I thought he might have been the big body. They're all so big, it's hard to tell. But that's a nice break for Wayne County.
Boy, that's something you really, really needed. Puts the ball back out at the 28.
Great pressure by Clifton Jordan and turn that pressure into a little contact and knock that ball loose. So
makes it 2nd and 26.
7:17 to go. Trips left for the Wildcats. They're moving. The ball's on the right hash mark, and their quarterback's moving to the left, and he's going to fire one down to the end zone. And there's Malik Jordan was back there in coverage, and ball was thrown outside, probably out of bounds, uncatchable. So it's going to bring up third down in the country mile. I'll say that's Malik Jordan, number 22, that's playing out there in the absence of Roy Arrington and doing a good job. He got the tackle ran through him early, but he came back and made a big play, and a pretty good coverage right there for the sophomore cornerback. 7:05 to go in the half. Wayne County 10. Oh, excuse me, Trails 10-6. Third down in the country mile, as they would say, Kenny, for the Wildcats.
Yeah, if you're Meridian, you got nothing to lose by if you don't make a first down going for it the next 2
Straight back
downs.
to pass, there's some pressure in the screen, and oh boy, look at that. That was DeAndre Gandy smelled it out pretty good, but he couldn't hold on, but he held him long enough to get some help.
Well, and you only give up 3 yards on that middle screen. A good job by him just to hang on.
I'm going to tell you, if Wayne County can get out of this thing without giving any points, they have going to have dodged a bullet for sure. And let's see what's going on. We got some substitution going on. It is 6:39 and counting in the half. Wayne County Trails 10-6 in fourth down and, 20-plus yards. 23, 24 yards to go for the Wildcats. Ball's in the middle of the field. And he's back to throw, and he's going to fire one like you said. There's some coverage down there, Kenny. Wayne County gets up and they knock it down in the end zone. Nice coverage. I believe that's Xavier Lampley in coverage, and we got an injured War Eagle back there in the end zone.
Came down kind of awkwardly there, I think, on his ankle. Either got stepped on. There were 2 of them together.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout. We're going to take a 60-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
This seems unbelievable, but I promise it's true.
What's with the buzzing? Oh, that's a raven. That's a good omen. He knows we're coming back with dinner.
Well, that bird had a bunch of friends. And when Scott got back to the camper...
Well, that was a bust! What? Scott! Wait, what did you do? It's raining inside.
His new camper was a total loss, but his Alpha policy covered it.
It's that bird.
For the best agents in the business, call Kenny Odom in Waynesboro.
That's Deion Smith. That was the injured War Eagle, Kenny, but he's up and walking, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I think he just got a little twist on one of the lug nuts on that right tire over there, and they worked both knees a little bit and got him up. He appears to be walking okay, but we're going to need him tonight.
Yeah, he's a big deal in our defense, and he's a safety back there. He's also the second-string quarterback.
Yeah,
and,
we sure don't need to lose him.
I tell you what a defensive stand there, Kenny. Of course, we were helped with a big sack and put the ball on the ground. I don't know we were aided so much with penalties as we were just by play of the defense right there. Clifton Jordan had the pressure and knocked the ball loose back there, and Meridian lost the yardage. And then DeAndre Gandy sniffed out that middle screen, kept them from getting a big gain down there. And they had that ball down there at about the 12, and it looked like the wheels were fixing to fall off the bus there, but Wayne County's defense not quite ready to throw in the towel yet.
They pulled the old NASCAR fast tire change with a air wrench and managed to get the lug nuts tightened back up. I tell you, for defense, that's frustrating to have to turn around after you've already played 21 snaps on a drive to have to go right back out on the field.
That's a rugged bunch of Wildcats down there, and they could not capitalize on that opportunity, and you just got to hats off for the War Eagle defense. And now it's up to the offense to get some work going here. At 6:19 to go in the half, trailing by a score of 10-6. Wayne County's got the ball down here at their own 24-yard line with a 1st and 10. Reggie Stewart's got triple receivers to his right, one to his left. Jordan is your running back with Reggie Stewart. Been a long time since we've seen the War Eagle offense, and he's going to toss one out here, kind of short hop it to McDougal, just about 2 yards down the field outside of the hash mark on the right side, about the numbers down here.
Yeah, we've got one player from Meridian that's been animated all night. He's needs to be.
He's having a good time.
I guess he is.
Let's see here, and there's a snap and read option, and hands it to Freddie. And I tell you what, their speed and power of the Meridian defense playing right there. They're going to stop him, maybe short of the yard marker.
I'd say he's no gain.
Going to bring up 3rd down. We got 6 minutes to go and counting in the first half. Meridian 10, Wayne County 6 with a 3rd, and just outside the chains at their own 24-yard line, we'll say. Stewart's going to be looking to the sideline for instruction. Gets his word, and he sets his troops. Got trips left, single man right. And here we go. Here comes your snap. He's back to throw. Got a little time. And that time gets away from him, and they're going to sack him, and the ball comes loose at the 12, and it looks like Meridian's going to have the ball.
We got back on it.
But we lost back down about the 11-yard line, and
the ball didn't really come out until he hit the ground. But they're not going to give us that call, the luxury of that call. They're going to back us up, and we're going to punt from up underneath our own goal post.
Reggie was moving right to left, and you don't see him get caught like that. But that's the first time I've seen him get caught that way this year. And I mean, he was looking and trying to a little bit slow on pulling that trigger, and it cost him dearly. But he was able to get up and walk away from it. That's an encouraging thing. Mangum standing in his own end zone to receive this snap from Hunter James. He had a beautiful punt last time. It was high and unreturnable. And so here we go. And here comes your snap, and Mangum's going to take it, and he's going to catch it and going to get a foot into it. It's going to be a returnable kick, caught at the 40-yard line, and up the field he goes. He's inside the 30, and he slips down at the 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats at the 22-yard line, and the War Eagle defense has once again got their back against the wall, Kenny.
Well, that line drive punt, and that's the kind of ball you really hate to see because that gives the receiver an opportunity to catch it on the run, which the Meridian guy did, and took it down inside the 25-yard line of Wayne County. So Wayne County's defense with their backs against the wall one more time.
Wayne County's defense has been on that field, like you said, a long, long time, and the point has only given up 10 points so far, and these points are going to be very important right here. So it is 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line of Wayne County for the Wildcats, who throw it in the flat and make the catches at the 20. He's down to the 15-yard line, and there's a flag. Kenny, what they going to be calling? Holding?
Should be offensive holding.
See how that works out.
They should have called that way while ago.
It's 4:31 to go in the half. Wayne County 6, Meridian 10.
But hey, the thing is, if you can get away with it, I mean, do it.
Yeah.
Till you get caught, and they've done it for pretty much all the first half. So, you can't criticize the officials. I mean, the players just doing what they can get away with.
And let's see, that's going to spot the ball back out here at the 26-yard line. Be 1st and 14 yards to go for the Wildcats. Wildcats doing some substitution on that offensive line. I know big Raekwon Davis is not in there right now. He plays both ways, but he's not playing both ways now. So here we go. And there's a snap that was premature and going to tackle him maybe for a yard, maybe 2 yard loss. I don't know what the quarterback was looking around, and the ball came to him, and they dodged the bullet right there, Kenny.
I don't know. Sometimes just one for center just gets tired of waiting. It says, here,
Take it.
I'm the one bent over here with my head down.
Shadarius Chambers is checking in here at defensive back right now for Wayne County, and Tyler Hopkins is checking out. Linebacker, 4:04 and counting in the half. Second and long way to go. 16 yards to go for the Wildcats. Ball's down there on the War Eagle, we'll say, 28-yard line. They got to get down to about the 14 for a first down. There's your snap. It looks like there was a little motion, but a pass across the middle. Oh, Gandy got his hands up and knocked that thing down at the hash mark about 15 yards downfield. Nice defense by DeAndre.
He did a good job. What he did was what a linebacker needs to do against a team like Meridian when they run these wideouts like they do Marshall. He does what we call sink. He just eased back and out a little bit, and he saw the quarterback's eyes go to that side and did a good job to go over and break that up.
Clifton Jordan checks out. Summerall, number 63, checks in. Third down for the Cats with 3:42 to go in the half. And the Cats lead the War Eagles 10-6. They got 2 receivers both ways. Here we go. Trips right now. There's going to be a quick toss out there to bubble screen. Makes the catch at 30 up the field he goes. He's doing down the sidelines. And I tell you what, if he didn't get out of bounds, he's got a first down and goal to go. I don't know if he's going to be inside the 10 or not or right on it. But it's going to be first and goal. 10. First and goal it's going to look like for the Cats with 3:33 to go in the half.
18-yard pickup and a first down from Meridian. They continue to add to their offensive totals.
And down the sideline, quick toss out there in the flat to the sideline, and down the sideline he goes for a first and goal for the Cats. 2 receivers both ways, and there's the quarterback's going to try to get around the left side and breaks a tackle in the backfield. He's to the 5. He turns up for a touchdown for the Wildcats. So with 3:25 to go, the Wildcats score and going to extend their lead to 16-6, and they'll be coming on to try the PAT.
Warren makes sure he gives us all the Superman sign. He tears his jersey open and lets everybody know he is now Superman.
I guess Cam Newton probably started that fad back a few years ago. If there ever was a Superman, and I'd say he would qualify.
He'd be close.
Here we are for the PAT with 3:23 to go. 16-6 for the Cats, and they're trying to expand on that, and they're going to get the kick up, and it's going to be good. So with 3:23 to go in the half, Meridian 17, Wayne County 6. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
This seems unbelievable, but I promise it's true.
What's with the buzzing? Oh, that's a raven. That's a good omen. He knows we're coming back with dinner.
Well, that bird had a bunch of friends. And when Scott got back to the camper...
Oh, that was a bust! What? Scott! Wait, what did you do? It's raining inside.
His new camper was a total loss, but his alpha policy covered it.
It's that bird.
For the best agents in the business, call Kenny Odom in Waynesboro.
Nicely done, Kenny. And we are back with the Cats getting set to kick it away with a 17-6 lead, 3:23 to go in the half. Wildcats have played keep away from the War Eagles most of this first half, wouldn't you say? And there's going to be a kick, and let's see, it's a onside kick, and the Cats are going to get it, it looks like, Kenny. So they got the ball again inside War Eagle territory.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And Meridian's now had a lot of success offensively, and now they've got a chance to put the War Eagles in a deep, deep hole here. They get the ball on the War Eagle 45-yard line.
And you got a War Eagle defense that's not accustomed by any long stretch of imagination for spending this much time on the field in a half. So you got a hats off to the Wildcats. They're bringing it tonight, and 3:22 to go in a 17-6 lead. They've got a ball first and 10 inside the War Eagle 45, and let's see what they can do with it. Here goes your snap. Nope. Checking down, checking off, and trips to the right. Single man spread out here to the short side. The ball is on the left hash mark. That's twice that's happened to Wayne County. They've turned the ball over 3 times on special teams tonight. Back to throw. There's a little screen across the middle. Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, DeAndre Guinea just about had him another interception right there. He was smelling that end zone.
Man, I tell you what, that would have been huge. If he'd been able to catch that, they'd have been hard-pressed to catch him. And, you're talking about a turnaround to get us back in this football game and get us up, get us up within 7 or so points of Meridian.
That was just a little slant coming off for the slot man, kind of right at the line of scrimmage. DeAndre stepped in there and it bounced off his chest. He was running the other way about as fast as he met that ball. Both of them running about 60 miles an hour. There's a handoff to the right side and a lot of running room. Going to get about 7 yards on that second down carry for the Wildcats inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line, we'll say. 3 minutes and counting in the half. Wayne County 6. The Cats 17 with a third down and 4 yards to go inside the 40-yard line of the War Eagles. Trips left. Ball's on the right hash mark, just inside the right hash mark, moving right to left. Single man on the right side for the Cats. Quarterback's going to look to the left to throw. And he got a man down here. Malik's in coverage, and looks like we got a little push off and a turnaround down there, but it is an incomplete pass. Got to give Jordan coverage for some credit for some pretty good coverage.
Well, he does, and Meridian's in a pretty good spot here on 4th down. They've got about a 4th and about 4, and there's a lot of different things they can do. They'll take the final timeout. Marshall, we've only had the ball 3 minutes or less in the second quarter.
Well, they're going to kick this. They're going to kick this thing away. They went for it, as you said earlier, on 4th down, Kenny, and converted and wound up scoring. And
this is a good place to run a fake too.
Yeah, they very well could. Wayne County tried, but they're gonna kick it, and it's gonna be high and gonna come down. Freddie's gonna catch it down there and turn the ball over. And I tell you what, it came off of Freddie's hand at the 11. He caught it in company. And I'm not gonna say there was a War Eagle. I believe it was Xavier Lampley standing over there where the ball came out, and I don't know why. It kind of was reminiscent of that onside kick the other night at Oak Grove. It just looked like he didn't know he was supposed to jump on the football.
That turnover gives Meridian another opportunity, Marshall.
I hadn't seen the War Eagles handle like this since the Picayune playoff game 2 years ago. But this one's got a lot of football left to go. We got a timeout, so let's take a 30-second break and come back after this word from our sponsors.
Always dreamed about a special home for your family? Our bank can help make that dream a reality with competitive home mortgage rates that can put your dream home within reach. Visit with one of our mortgage specialists. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, serving you is what we do best. Member FDIC. Online at firststatebnk.com.
Our line with a 17-6 lead and 2:30 to go, and I tell you what, Ken, it's been the story. It looks like here has been turnovers and special team turnovers.
It has, and special teams have hurt us 2 weeks in a row now. The blocked the blocked field goal attempt that was returned by Oak Grove last week for about 82 yards, and tonight we've just had all sorts of bad things happen here.
First and goal for the Wildcats, and there's a penalty flag. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal shift, I believe.
I think.
Well, they said substitution infraction, but it looked like a shift.
It's going to back them up 5. 2:30 to go in the half. Wayne County 6, the Cats 17 with a first and goal from the 15-yard line.
Tell you what, the way Meridian's played out of that 5 yards is not going to make a lot of difference for their offense. They've done a really, really good job to control this football game.
They really have, and they're battle-tested. And here they go with a short gain on first down. They'll be right inside the 15 now with a second and goal to go from the 14 with 2:19 and counting in the half. The Cats lead Wayne County 17-6.
If you're sitting here in Meridian, I mean, you can, if you wind up 3 downs and think about a field goal, I mean, that's fine. But as far as Meridian's concerned, why not just use all 4 downs, because you've got a 11-point lead.
Yes, they do, and there's a fumbled snap, I believe it was, Kenny. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's going to cost them a yard or 2. Going to bring up third down. Third down from the 15. 1:45 and counting in the half. And I tell you what, this thing could Could have been worse because they got down there a while ago with the first and goal and didn't get any points, if my memory serves me correctly.
Well, they wound up getting themselves moved back pretty good. You know, they had that.
We had a sack.
That sack. So, no, you don't need another miracle here.
Yes, we do. And he's back to throw. There comes some pressure. They're going to put him on his horse. He's going to roll to the right and fire one down to the end zone, and it's going to be out the back of the end zone. It's going to stop the clock with 1:12 in the half.
That wide out on the other side got a head start on everybody else over there, and we didn't get a motion call.
There's 1:12 to go in the half. Meridian 17, Wayne County 6. And we've got a holding call against the Wildcats, Kenny.
I don't know. I think he declined the holding call and make them do something here on 4th down.
And you, once again, you're spot on. Shadarius Chambers checks in to the defensive backfield. I guess they take a linebacker out and put an extra back in there. Hunter James checks out.
Well, you get Boomy in there, and Boomy's got a lot more foot speed. Of course, he's 3 feet tall, but he's fast.
Yeah, he's out there covering, playing corner on the left side of the defense for Wayne County. Malik Jordan is the corner on the right side here. 2 starting corners are out right now. And here we go with a 4th and goal from the 16-yard line. Meridian's back to throw, and they're going to launch one down to a wide open man in the end zone, and he makes the catch, and he is wide open, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Wildcats, and somebody's banging on the press box down there.
And if there's no penalty flags.
And there does not appear to be. So we got a 23-6 ball game with 1:04 to go in the half, and we got the point after touchdown fixing to be attempted right here. It's all Meridian so far. Meridian and Wayne County turnovers on special teams.
Meridian's having a very good outing here in their practice game tonight.
There's a PAT, and it is going to be good. So with 1:04 to go in your half, Wayne County 6, Meridian Wildcats 24. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back with more War Eagle football after this commercial.
Local LP Gas is a part of the family of Kelly Companies locally owned and operated right here in Wayne County. As a part of this family, Local LP Gas is committed to serving Wayne County with cost-efficient fueling options for your home and business. Whether we bring it to you or you come and get it, it's Local LP Gas, a Kelly Company, our family serving yours.
Well, we're back live, and while we were away, we had the kickoff, and Meridian's kind of rotated.
Did we get it?
Yeah, we got it.
Did
They'll
we get
kick
it?
a short one and get it. They'll kick one deep and get it, but this time they didn't get it. Wayne County got it, and Wayne County's got the ball with a 1st and 10 out across their 25. We'll say at the 27 with it less than a minute to go. So Chris Cooley's checked into backfield. We'll see if Wayne County has success in their second drive running the ball, but they hadn't had the ball.
Oh man, I know.
How many possessions has Wayne County had?
We've only had about 4 possessions in the first half.
Every time we get it, we turn it over on the special teams, and there's Stewart being flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to run hard and out about the 31-yard line. You talk about team speed like we saw last week, and we see it again this week as the defenders shut him down after about a nice 4-yard gain on the scramble. 35 seconds to go, and going to hand it to Chris Cooley. Chris is going to run hard and gain a couple of yards. Clock's inside 25 seconds now. That's probably going to do the first half. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, I think this time you pray for mercy rather than justice and get in that locker room. You get the ball to start second half, but you got a deep hole you got to get out of.
Well, we're at 8 seconds and counting, and that's going to do it, I do believe. No, looks like they're going to snap one. They're going to snap one here to end this thing up, and Reggie's back to throw, and he's going to fire one out here to Ramik Wallace. He makes the catch, and they're going to tackle him at the 40-yard line. So that brings our first half to a close with the score Wayne County 6, Meridian 24. We're going to take a break and then be back with a Red Apple halftime show with our guest Kevin Gandy after this word from our sponsors.
Extreme Sound Security and More on 711 Station Street, downtown Waynesboro, is where you'll find all the more you want and need. From Benelli shotguns, Night Force scopes, Muck boots, to Maui Jim sunglasses, K2 and Oracle coolers, to security camera installations, cell phone and computer repair. Extreme Sound Security and more. Come by and see for yourself. Downtown Waynesboro for the more you want and need.
Typically by the Wednesday of the night following the time that the game was played, the Friday the game was played. So those will be on demand. You can watch them when you want to, where you want to. You can watch them on your smartphones. If you got a smart TV, you can watch them on that. Can't watch them on a dumb phone or a dumb TV. But I got a dumb TV, Kenny. I don't know about you. But anyway, that's one way you can follow us. Facebook at War Eagle Football. And then, again, we're getting cranked back up on local cable. Video playbacks the following Tuesday after the contest is actually played at 7, and on Thursdays at 7 at WCCT Channel 10. We had a little technical problem last week. Hopefully we'll get that fixed and be up and going again.
I always had stupid phones.
You got a stupid phone?
Yeah, I mean, they never work, and you just throw it down that stupid phone. Glad they finally came up with a smartphone.
Yeah, we need a smartphone. And
anyway. I've got a stupid computer, too.
Well, let's see if we can catch this stupid football here and start this.
Tell the truth, brother. I tell you, this is where you just, I don't even pick my pen up. I use two different color pens, one for us and a color, so I can tell them apart if I have to read them real close. I'm not even picking one up. I mean, we're supposed to get football, but
let's see what happens.
Man alive.
We're getting ready to get this second half underway. Wayne County was 6 and Meridian with 24, and they're going to kick it deep down here. It's going to be caught down here by Chambers at the 10, and up the field he heads out and is breaking tackles and running hard, and he's free at the 50-yard line, Kenny, and I don't know if we're going to catch him or not. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10, and Shadarius Chambers has returned the opening kickoff for the second half for about 90-yard touchdown.
We needed that.
Boy.
We needed that.
We caught that one. Yeah. We caught that stupid football that time, and Shadarius Chambers did and took it to the house. What a way to start the second half. That sure helps things.
He hit that seam in the right place inside the hash there, about 4 yards inside the near hash here. And once he broke through, somebody hit him on the heel. He staggered just a second, but boom, he kicked that afterburner in, and it was KU ball to the door then.
Touchdown Wayne County. I tell you what, you don't get to see that every day, but I tell you, like I said, that couldn't have come at a better time. So Wayne County 12 with 11:46 to go in the third quarter. And the Wildcats 24, and we're going to come out there. And I don't know, Wayne County hadn't sent anybody out yet. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, Kenny.
Well,
check your chart out.
You're not going to be hurt. Let's see. That's right. I forgot.
You got a chart.
We got a chart here.
It tells you when to go for 2. And I tell you what the chart, but regardless of what the chart says, Wayne County
go for 2.
There it says on the chart. So let's see if Wayne County can get it. Trips to the right. Chris Cooley's in the backfield. No, Freddie Jordan's in the backfield.
Well, it says kick the PAT. We're 18 points behind.
You're going to look to throw the ball down there, and it's batted up, and it's going to be incomplete. And
see, the chart said we should have kicked.
I'm going to let you tell Todd that.
No, I'm using Todd's chart.
All righty, 11:46 to go. Wayne County misses on the PAT, but that's the second PAT we've missed tonight. Of course, that's going for 2. That's a little different. A horse of a different color, but it's 12-24 with 11:46. So let's take a 30-second break and calm down a little bit and be back after this word from our sponsors. 30 seconds. Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro is your source for the paints that make the impossible possible. Benjamin Moore. Color yourself inspired with Benjamin Moore paints from Gatlin Building Supply. Be it interior, exterior, or eco-friendly, these are the paints that stand up to everything life throws at them. Come see us at Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro, where you can find the answers to all your building and remodeling projects. Gatlin Building Supply, Waynesboro, Mississippi. To kick it away for Wayne County, and Boy, Kenny, I tell you what, you get your head down and you come out and start the half like that, and, who knows what the next play holds or the next series holds, but if you ever need anything to get your heart and your head back in the football game, Shadarius Chambers' return right there is something that can do it if we can, maintain that level of concentration.
That was a huge play by Boomy, and he's a great kid, plays hard. Not big as a minute, but he plays with a lot of heart. He's got a lot of speed. You get him in the open field, and he can leave you gasping for air.
There's a lot of shenanigans going on down here around this front from Wayne County. They've just got people moving all over the place. Looks like they got about 15 people down there. You're counting them, and I know you're going to come up with the right number, but they're going to kick it low, and it's going to get on the ground. And they tried to bounce one. Reynolds tried to bounce one off of that front line. Didn't work. They're going to have the ball of the Cats at their own 44-yard line.
I'm not sure I didn't count 12 guys.
That looked like a lot of blue shirts down there to me.
I don't know. Well, okay.
If we had 12, we got away with it.
I'm sure there was 11.
11:46 to go in the third quarter. Wayne County 12, the Wildcats 24. And the Wildcats going to start at their own 44-yard line. So let's see if we can get the ball back here and kind of turn the tide here a little bit with a handoff up the middle. And there's a tackle for a loss right there, Kenny. Benito Jones asserting himself down there.
I tell you what, our whole defensive front needs to do that. He might have lost half a yard, Marshall. We'll call it second and long team.
He's playing on the big man too, Raekwon Davis, and Benito Jones going hand to head. And Benito got inside of him on that last time, got in his head a little bit, and Raekwon jumps and he's backed him up 5. So 1-on-1, Benito's beating Raekwon right now. The two Dandy Dozen football players.
And they're going to take the big guy out over there and give him a. They've got when you talk about oxygen tank, they've got a tanker truck over there.
He is a monster. Out of. That's going to be second, about 16 to go, 11:09 to go in the third. And there's the quarterback, makes the pitch to the right side, and well defended by the War Eagles. And he's going to maybe not get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be about a yard shy.
DeAndre Gandy and Clifton Jordan out there bringing the pressure and tackling back there for a loss. 10:53 to go in the third. Wayne County 12, Meridian 24, and it's third down and 16 to go for the Wildcats. Well, I tell you what, they converted a couple of these in the first half, and I tell you what, it'd be great to make them punt this thing away. Chambers is in there playing defense again, number 16 for the War Eagles. War Eagles playing people both ways. There's a little reverse coming around. It looks like might work. Kenny, he's going to break tackles and get a first down. He's going to get a touchdown if now Xavier Lamprey's going to hem him up. No, he doesn't. He puts a move and gets shoved out of bounds down there at about the 1-yard line. That was just a little, would you call that a reverse?
No, they call that a touchdown.
Would you call that a reverse?
Yes.
And it was Wayne County had that pursuit going and had them back in third, and of course the penalty didn't help. They had a couple of tackles for loss and had them third and about 16 yards to go, and guess what? A long touchdown run and a flag on the field, Kenny.
62 yards, unsportsmanlike conduct against Meridian.
And how will that be enforced?
Probably on the kick. It's a dead ball foul.
And so that's pointing something against Wayne County too down there, it looks like. May have been a little touchdown. And all kind of signaling going down there, but it's a 30 points. 30.
His arms are tired. He's flown in an awfully long way.
They're not assessing any penalty. Will they do it on the kick? Oh, sideline warning. Sideline warning. So we're going for the PAT. The score is 30-12 right now, 10:30 to go, and Meridian has answered a big play with a big play. And there's your kick, and it's up, and it looks like it's going to be good. So with 10:13 to go in the third, Meridian 31, Wayne County 12. Let's take 30 seconds and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Always dreamed about a special home for your family? Our bank can help make that dream a reality with competitive home mortgage rates that can put your dream home within reach. Visit with one of our mortgage specialists. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, serving you is what we do best. Member FDIC. Online at firststatebnk.com.
Started with an electrifying 90-yard or so touchdown run and was playing some good defense there, Kenny, and thought we had them in 3rd and 16, and I'll be doggone if they didn't run a reverse and score a touchdown. You got to give them credit.
62 yards on 3rd and 16.
They have assessed this penalty on the kick, Kenny, and the Wildcats will be kicking it from their own 25-yard line. So there's 10-13 to go in the third quarter. Wayne County 12, 31. So let's see what happens here. The War Eagle deep guys are standing at Freddie's standing at the 20, and Chauncey and Shadaris are standing at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Wildcats. Going to kick it. It's going to squib it down here, and it's going to be scooped up at the 45-yard line. And number 83 for Wayne County's got that thing in.
And he fumbles the football.
Got it in Meridian territory with a fumble, and that is Trey Williamson, a sophomore wide receiver. Who's got the ball, Kenny? Meridian says they have it, and the officials say Meridian have it. So there's the 5th turnover?
Yes.
So there we go. 10:07 to go in the third, and just when you think it might be safe to go back in the water, just when you might think it might be safe to go back in the water, fumble on the special teams. I don't know that I've ever recalled seeing so many turnovers on special teams in my life. That's either 4 or 5.
But I tell you what, Meridian is more than making up for their turnovers the first 2 weeks.
Yes, they are. And they have the ball at their own 45 with the 1st and 10. And here they come. Ball's on the left hash mark. They're moving right to left. There's a man in motion, and there's going to be a handoff up the middle. And I don't know who that was. That was Benito Jones. I'm telling you, he is playing hard, and he is playing quick. Man, he came off that defensive end and caught that guy for a tackle for a loss of about 2 yards, and that ball was going off the other side of the.
Yes, I mean he blew the gap over here, and it's being down 31-12 like this. It's lit a fire under him, but he's got to have some help, and we've got to do some things to get ourselves back in the ball game, Marshall.
9:34 and counting in the third. Here's a 2nd and 12, and there's Benito giving chase around the right side, but
got a block in the back over there.
They go down the sidelines, and the Wildcats look like they're going to be out of bounds. Did they call it, Kenny?
No.
Okay, that's going to be down there at about the first down at the War Eagle 32-yard line. Let's see, number 41 for Wayne County checks in. Jaquavius Leggett, linebacker. 9:22 to go in the third, and Meridian is having their way with the War Eagles out here tonight. It's 31-12 right now with 9:19 to go in the third. First down and 10 to go for the Wildcats at the War Eagle 31.
We're really getting ourselves caught up inside. We're not doing anything to contain these guys. That's why they're able to break these big runs.
And here they are with the 1st and 10. And there's a quarterback keeper breaks the tackle.
There's 3 tackles.
Yeah, 4. He's down down to the 15-yard line, and I'm going to tell you, if you look back there who was in the backfield, Benito was back there crashing through and had a hand on him 5 yards in the backfield, but he got away. Big man's laying it all on the line right now and playing hard every snap. He's not taking any off, that's for sure, but nonetheless, Meridian's got a first down and 10 yards to go at the War Eagle 16-yard line with 8:49 to go in the third, in Wayne County 12, Meridian 31, and in the red zone.
Tell you what, this is a sort of thumping we hadn't taken in a long time.
Around the right side, and they're going to stop him for about a 1 yard, 2 yard gain on the first down carry. Yeah, this is when I was thinking about that Picayune guys a couple of years ago in the second round of the playoffs and put a thumping on us pretty good. They jumped out on us in the first quarter, and it was over in the first quarter.
Yeah, we won the next 3, but it didn't matter. We had dug too deep a hole.
Yeah, this one has been pretty. Well, I won't say it's been close. It was close in the first quarter, but anyway, it's
close to kickoff.
It was 31. It's 31-12 right now, and Meridian's got a 2nd and we'll say 9 to go at the 15-yard line of the War Eagles. And here they go lining up, and let's just see what happens here. And there's going to be a handoff, and
the quarterback's going to keep it on his own read.
Fake it and keep it on the read, as Kenny says. And Benito Jones is going to get another tackle for a loss, and he's feeling good. He's saying, feed me, feed me, feed me. So he's having fun down there playing defense, and it shows, Kenny.
Well, it does, and you got 3rd and 11. This is where Meridian's done the most damage tonight on these 3rd down conversions. They've converted most of their 3rd down plays tonight.
3rd and 10. 7:27 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County 12, Meridian 31. And Meridian's looking at 3rd and 10, and they're down there at about the 15-yard line and back to throw. And we got a stoppage of play here. We got a flag, Kenny. I don't see it.
Unless it's delay a game.
There it is. There's a flag down there on about the 15-yard line. And
illegal procedure.
Going to back them up 5. Going to bring them up down 3rd and 15. Of course, I had them 3rd and 16 a while ago. They made a 68-yard reverse. So we don't want to get too excited about this 3rd and 15.
Well, it just adds to their offensive total.
We talk about good players, and I'm telling you, Wayne County's got some good players. But I'm going to tell you something. Benito Jones is playing.
He's playing lights out. Yeah,
he really is. He's making his statement there, and there's some pressure, and there's a incomplete pass down there. So 4th down.
That's their first pass, Marshall, the second half.
4th down, and we'll say 15 yards to go, 6:45 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County 12, Meridian 31, and like I say, Kenny, why not go for it? I mean, it's at the 20-yard line.
Well, we come out and run that second half kickoff back, and then Meridian just does what a good football team does. They respond. You answer a score with a score, and they did. They only took 3 plays to do it.
And here we go. They've got trips receivers to the right, balls on the right hash mark, and quarterback's looking to throw, got some pressure, and got a incomplete pass down the middle of the field. It didn't look like there's anybody around where the ball went, but he didn't have the luxury of sitting back there and looking around.
Number 3 said that was supposed to be his.
So Wayne County gets the ball on downs. They got a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 6:40 to go in the 3rd, and Wayne County trails by a score of 31-12. And here come the War Eagle offense. And
hadn't seen them in a while.
I hadn't seen much of them. Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. is this is the first time we've seen him in the second half, and there's 6:40 to go in the 3rd. So 2 receivers both ways for him. He's going to try to throw the ball out there to Chauncey. I believe that's Chauncey. Makes the catch and gets a 1st down the sideline for Wayne County. Wayne County's moving left to right, and that is a 1st down Wayne County.
Yeah, they're going to put him out of bounds around the 32, so that's a 12-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Chauncey's got good speed. Like to see him get a chance to air that, show that speed he's got. And there's a high snap, but a handoff up the middle to Fast Freddie, and he's going to get about 3-4 yards on 1st down.
He'll get out to about the 35.
6:23 to go. Wayne County 12, Meridian 31. Wayne County's with a 2nd and 7 from their own 35-yard line. 2 receivers both ways. There's going to be a read option. Reggie's going to keep it and make a move and get out across the 40-yard line to about just out across the 40. Going to bring up 3rd down and about a yard to go for the War Eagles. 6:04 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County 12, the Meridian Wildcats 31. Wayne County with a 3rd and short, and we got a timeout. We're going to take a 60-second break and be back after these 2 commercial words from our sponsors.
Step into the extreme at extremeguns.net, where you will see what extremes lie beyond the limits at extreme sound, security, and more. No matter where you may roam, extremeguns.net is your home for extreme sound, security, and more. We welcome you to visit us on location, but don't forget, extreme sound, security, and more is always at your fingertips at extremeguns.net. For you, anywhere, anytime, extremeguns.net.
Wayne County 12, Meridian 31. We've got a 3rd and 1 to go at our own 41-yard line. What was that observation, Kenny?
I'm sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Again, I'm still dizzy from being beat up so bad up here.
Okay, here we go. Ball's just inside the hash mark over there on the left side of the field. Left to right, the War Eagles are moving. There's a snap, and they're going to hand it to Fast Freddie, and I believe he's going to get him a 1st down. And I don't know how he got through that, Kenny, but he's down inside the 40-yard line. I mean, he got about 10 yards that you didn't think he was going to get, and then he got another 10 yards you didn't think he was going to get. It looked like he had him stopped half a dozen times going through there, but Freddie's running hard.
Tell you what, I don't know where they're going to spot the ball, Marshall, but
40-yard line.
Yeah, all right, on the 40, so that's 19 yards.
1st and 10, Wayne County, and there's a handoff. No! Reggie's going to try to keep it, and wanted to pull it and throw it, but he couldn't make it happen. So that's going to be a loss of about 3 or 4 yards on the first down. They're going to back him up to the 44-yard line. 5:17 to go in the third. Wayne County 12, Meridian 31. That didn't work out right. Chris Cooley's running back now for the War Eagles. 2 receivers both ways. Mangum and McDougal to the right. Chauncey and Wallace are to the left. And here we go. Reggie's going to take the snap, and he's looking to throw. By himself. Time got Wallace down the sideline. Makes the catch it to 20. And there's the 10-5 touchdown, Wayne County.
Well, just a good job. He just kept scrambling and buying time, and the safety just came up on Malik and got inside of him. Malik got behind him. Reggie saw it, just threw the ball over the defender's head, and a great throw and catch and run.
I think that may be Ramek's 5th touchdown on the year, but very reminiscent of the one he pulled off at Oak Grove last week. But anyway, the War Eagles are refusing to go away. It's only 4:48 left to go in this third quarter. Wayne County's trying to go for 2 here. It's 18-31, and we could have an 11-point ball game if Wayne County could get this thing in the end zone. And I mean, I said it last week. Nobody refused to quit, and Wayne County sure hasn't quit here tonight. Here they're going for 2. Reggie's looking to throw. Got to make one miss and try to find some room up the middle, but it's makes a shovel pass, and he gets the 2-point conversion. He was trying to buy some time, and they had him wrapped up, and he made a shovel pass at the last minute. Talk about vision and seeing what's there, and it's 2-point conversion. So my goodness, Kenny,
and McDougal, you got to tell Jonathan did a great job to ease up there and get open.
I mean, I can't describe the way Reggie was fighting. He was standing. He took the snap, and he wasn't rolling out. He was staying in the middle. He wanted to make a quick pass. It wasn't there. They caved in on him, and he was fighting for yardage. And then just when you thought the whistle was going to blow, the ball comes out, and it's a 2-point conversion. So with 4:48 to go in the third quarter, Wayne County's at 20. Got this thing within 11 points. So. Hey, this thing, we'll see if Meridian can answer another score with a score here.
We would hope not. Marshall, that's a 6-play, 80-yard drive for Wayne County.
Well, we just hadn't had the ball, like we've said.
No, I think it's ought to be fresh because they hadn't been on the field tonight.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Really. And Meridian's got guys playing both ways, so maybe this thing's going to turn our wheel. We're going to be optimistic here, folks, and hopefully we refuse to never surrender. Buzz Lightyear, never give up, never surrender. So here we go. Reynolds with a kick, and he's going to kick it one of those hoppy, crazy things that's caught at the 30-yard line, and Wayne County hits him and lights him up down there at about the 39-yard line. So, 35-yard line. So here we go. Meridian's going to get the ball down there at their own 35-36-yard line. We got 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. Getting a little interesting here.
I'd be a lot more interested if we close that 11-point gap. I mean, you're right. I mean, we're down 2 scores. Anyway, you cut it 2 touchdowns, and we're just going to have to find a way to stop Meridian. And not slow them down, but stop them. That's going to be the key, to stop them.
The officials having a talk with Benito down there, maybe tell him not to play so hard.
Well, both these teams, they've been a little chippy tonight. I've seen a lot of talk, especially from some of the Meridian guys toward our guys, and our guys aren't going to take it very much.
And there's a quarterback keeper out to the 40-yard line with a nice gain of about 6 yards, 7 yards on first down. Vernon Summerall's checking in.
All the way to the just across the 40.
Clifton Jordan checks out. Vernon Summerall checks in. 4:28 to go. That's going to bring up second down and 3 yards to go for the Wildcats. They're just outside, just across their own 40-yard line, as Kenny pointed out.
Again, what you've got to do is you've got to stop them, not slow them down. You got to stop them.
Got to get that ball back. And there's a quarterback keeper up the middle, and they're just doing what seems to be working. It's going to be third down and about 2 yards to go for the Wildcats with 4:05. They're just running that thing between the tackles right now, leaning on that clock, Kenny, and getting yardage. And, if they can continue to do this, they play keep away, which they've done a good job of that.
Oh, they have. I mean, if you can put together a 21-play drive, you're keeping the ball away from the other football team.
And here come the Wildcats with a 3rd and 3. Ball's at their own 43-yard line. There's a snap, and there's a flag.
Benito got too early a start.
And let's see, I believe Kenny's all over that one as he usually is. 3:38 to go in the third. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. Has Meridian turned the ball over tonight? I don't know.
Yes.
Have they?
Once.
One time? So that's going to give them a first down, and the ball's going to be at their own 47-yard line. 3:38 to go in the third. Wayne County 20,
That's going to be about the
31.
about the 51st first down from Meridian tonight.
They got more first downs than we've run plays.
Yes. That I would not doubt, at least pass plays anyway.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They're still in their own territory. They're getting out close to midfield. 3-man front for the War Eagle defense. Tyler Hopkins in there on the right, played on the right side linebacker. There he comes, and oh my goodness, Benito Jones crashes through there. He made it right that time. He is on fire down there for a nice tackle for a loss, about 3 or 4 yards on first down. Say 4 yards, Kenny.
Well, you know, it's that, and again, not taking away from Benito's play at all, but you got to keep your head about you now, keep your wits, and don't get yourself in trouble with a penalty.
2:55 and counting. 31 Wildcats, 20 Wayne County. Wildcats are inside their own 45 now with a second, about 14 yards to go. 2 receivers both ways, and he's back looking to throw. There's Benito, flushed him out of the pocket. He's going to throw the ball downfield. Makes the catch for a first down, and then about some extra yardage inside the War Eagle 40-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, Meridian has just been awesome in their long yardage. You get them behind the chains, and man, they don't take long. Butler, let's see, no, I'm sorry, that's Daniel Crowell, or Crowell, number three from Meridian. He has been a big player for them tonight.
Yeah, he's one of those targeted 22. He's one of those top recruits in the state.
That's a 17-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the War Eagle 39 for the Wildcats. They have the lead. There's a handoff around the right side, and they're going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2:09 to go and counting in the third quarter. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. The Wildcats are looking at a 2nd and 10 at the War Eagle 39-yard line.
Got a player down over there. I'm not sure.
I can't see.
It's a Meridian. I think it's a Meridian Wildcat.
Number 1 is checking into the game for Wayne County. That's Kendrick Fuqua. DeAndre Gandy is checking out. A lot of folks playing for Wayne County. Let's take a 30-second break. Go back to the station for a 30-second break and be back after this word. Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro is your source for the paints that make the impossible possible. Benjamin Moore. Color yourself inspired with Benjamin Moore paints from Gatlin Building Supply. Be it interior, exterior, or eco-friendly, these are the paints that stand up to everything life throws at them. Come see us at Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro, where you can find the answers to all your building and remodeling projects. Gatlin Building Supply, Waynesboro, Mississippi. Back live with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Wayne County trails 20-31. Meridian is looking at a 2nd down and about 10 yards to go. The ball is at the 39-yard line of the War Eagles. We have an injured Wildcat on the field. We're going to take another 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Local LP Gas is a part of the family of Kelly Companies, locally owned and operated right here in Wayne County. As a part of this family, Local LP Gas is committed to serving Wayne County with cost-efficient fueling options for your home and business. Whether we bring it to you or you come and get it, it's Local LP Gas, a Kelly Company, our family serving yours.
Running, and we got 20 seconds on the 25-second clock, and nobody's at the line of scrimmage. 1:50 to go in the third. Meridian's got a 2nd and 10. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. So 2nd and 10, and here we go. Here comes your snap, and there's your handoff around the left side, and he's got the corner there. And
got an offensive hold here. We'll get that flag.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Kenny, you call that one. Hats off to you. And
it's not hard. It's not hard. They've done it all night. But it just so happened that one was a little more obvious than the other.
Jamaris Huntley checks in along the defensive front for Wayne County. That's going to be a spot foul and back him up, Kenny. And it's going to remain 2nd down, but it's going to take him back out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Going to make it 2nd down and a pretty good long way to go right there. Probably second down and
about 16 or 17 yards.
132 to go and counting, and the clock stopped at 130 right now. 132. Meridian 31, Wayne County 20. Second and 17 to go for the Wildcats. There's a snap. He's looking to throw and going to fire one downfield. And got a man, I tell you what, it looked like he was going to make the catch, but now Deion Smith just lit him up down there, and I guess he knocked it loose, didn't he, Kenny?
Receiver never had a chance to control the ball.
Deion, was injured a little bit down there in the end zone early on, and he looks like he's feeling pretty doggone good. As bad as the breaks we've caught tonight, our defense has played hard. We've not played smart at times, but we played hard. And Meridian's a good football team, and folks need to understand. Complaining I do about this, the kids are playing hard. They really are, and it's third down and 17 to go, 1:20 to go in the third quarter. They're looking to throw, moving to the right side. There's some pressure, and they're going to get a hand on it and going to sack him back down in War Eagle territory. The ball goes, and let's see. It looks like Wayne County. They're going to say he's down.
Say he was down.
Oh yeah,
that's what they should have said on Reggie a while ago.
But he is down inside Wildcat territory back there at about the 47-yard line. So with 1:01 and counting in the third quarter. Wayne County has got them in a fourth down and a long way to go. So Meridian's going to have to punt this thing before the quarter ends. Wayne County's going to get the ball back, trailing by 11. Freddie Jordan is standing back at his own 24-yard line. Last time he fielded one. We won't talk about that right now. Let's just see what happens with this snap and this kick. And here we go. There's a good snap and some pressure, and they get after him, and they knock him down, Kenny. They knocked the punter down.
That's going to be an automatic first down.
And he's putting on a good show. And I don't know. Yeah, that's you calling that a roughing, I suppose.
Yes.
24 seconds to go in the third. Let's see if they call it like you see it, Kenny. Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
That'll be an automatic first down.
So, with 24 seconds to go, special teams again, killing Wayne County. The special teams have been Wayne County's worst enemy tonight.
Tell you what, next week, the special teams guys ought to tote water for everybody else on the football team.
You had a chance to make that thing, get that ball and make this thing a 4-point ball game. But instead, you give them the ball back with a first down at the 37-yard line, and you just can't do it, folks. It's we're looking to be optimistic here. Just bad break after bad break after bad break, and I'm telling you, that's a bad break for the Wildcat offense right there. As Wayne County hits that running back behind the line of scrimmage, he loses a couple of yards.
And number 14, Antoine Rogers is out. He's a junior, big kid. He's about 6 tall, 190 pounds. He's out right now. They lose about 3 yards on that, Marshall. But Meridian's doing the wise thing. They're just letting the clock run. They're sitting there nursing an 11-point lead.
Speaking of that, that's the end of the third quarter. Meridian 31, Wayne County 20. We're going to take a 60-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors for the final quarter here tonight at War Eagle Stadium.
Always dreamed about a special home for your family? Our bank can help make that dream a reality with competitive home mortgage rates that can put your dream home within reach. Visit with one of our mortgage specialists. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, serving you is what we do best. Member FDIC. Online at firststatebnk.com.
As we get this, fixing to get this fourth quarter underway, Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. Meridian's looking at a 2nd and 13 from the War Eagle 40-yard line. Wayne County's had them in 30 long, fourth down, and they just when we're not turning the ball over on special teams, Meridian's making outstanding plays on 3rd and long and 4th and long. You've addressed that all night long.
They really are. They're making plays when they need to make them, and right now. They don't have to be in a hurry about anything. They're nursing an 11-point lead.
And there comes some pressure in a hurry. And let's see down here, and that's just overthrown, and that's they've knocked the helmet off of the quarterback back here, and there was 2 of them hit him. I don't know who got him, but they lit him up back there. So I'm going to tell you something. Meridian's going to know they've been in a football game when this thing's over with. Now, you can say what you want to, and we can say we can complain about all the turnovers, but now Wayne County is they play physical.
There's no doubt. I mean, we said in the and folks on radio didn't get here for the cable. You know, we said that this would be a physical ball game. It'd be a very physical ball game. Meridian's had 2 of those already, and we mentioned it earlier tonight. But you're right, Marshall. This has been a rock 'em, sock 'em, knock 'em.
I think Wayne County is out physicaled Meridian. I mean, there's another tackle for a loss right there. I mean, I think Wayne County is a more physical football team. Do you agree? I would say, yeah. I mean, honestly, Meridian has played very physical football, and Wayne County's answered that. The problem is they've got to play it on offense. Yeah, that's true.
And we've had to play it on defense, and you know, our offense has got to take control of this football game.
And here we go with another punt, and this time they're punting it. They're snapping it from the War Eagle 40.
Spin the old Wheel of Fortune one more time.
See what happens, folks. And here comes the snap, and it's good. And there's a little pressure, and they're going to get a high kick down there, and it's going to go out of bounds somewhere across the. Let's see where they spot that thing, Kenny. Man, they're
come back up the field here a ways. It should come up around the 25 or so.
I believe you're again Johnny on the spot as always, 25 or so. And look at there, right on the 25. Man, what way to go, Kenny. I salute you. And I don't know what you call that. Your ability to spot where the ball goes.
It's called a really accurate guess.
And here comes Wayne County with 1st and 10 from their own 25, trailing 20-31. And here we go. There's a snap, and there's a toss to Chauncey, and he makes the catch, and he's getting running upfield out across the 35-yard line. Going to have a first down, I believe, out across the 35, Kenny. First down, yeah, Wayne County.
He get her out to about the 36, good 11-yard pickup on for first down.
All righty, and here we go. Wayne County's in their hurry-up offense right now. Meridian doesn't have to. Wayne County does, trailing by 11. There's another toss to Chauncey, and he makes one miss, and he's down and across the 40. He gets about 5 yards on that. Chauncey's got a couple in a row.
Yeah, and just a good job. I mean, they almost had him right at her just behind the line of scrimmage, and he did a great job to shake them loose and pick up some good positive yardage. I'm still waiting to see where they're going to spot it. Looks like about the 42-yard line.
10:50 to go in the game. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. Wayne County's looking. He's going to got Ramik coming down here open, but he can't get the time to throw it. And Reggie's just going to have to run out of bounds. And looks like they kind of helped him a little bit going out of bounds, but it's going to stop the clock. He's going to lose maybe a yard right there. 10:43 to go.
Actually, they're going to put him on about the 38, I think, Marshall.
Okay, it's going to be
about a 4-yard loss.
Going to be third down.
39.
Third down, about 7 yards to go, we'll say. Trips to the right. Wayne County moving right to left. Ball's on the left hash mark. Big third down play right here for the War Eagles. In the
That'll help.
That'll give them 5 yards. Meridian jumps offside. 10:43 to go in your contest. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. I'll tell you what, we get some points right here. This thing's shaping up to be another barn burner right here. Wayne County has, they've as many times as they've turned over, Kenny, we've whined and moaned, and I tell you what, they're still hanging in there, buddy. They're still in this game. There's a handoff in some room, running right up there, and there's a first down to 50. Freddie's down the sideline to 40, out of bounds at about the Meridian. Let's see where they spot him at the Meridian 35-yard line. First and 10, Wayne County. And, here we go. 10:35 to go in this contest. A lot of football. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. And Wayne County's got a first and 10 at the Meridian 35. Got their pedal to the middle. There's another handoff up the middle and another run by Chris Cooley, but we got stoppage of play. Reggie's clapping his hands. Looks like Meridian might have been offsides. Let's see what it is. Nope.
Illegal substitution against Meridian.
Okay. Got them trying to get folks in and off the field. That's going to be first and 5 for the War Eagles at the 30-yard line. 10:33 to go in the contest. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. Trips right. Ball's on the left hash mark, moving right to left. Reggie takes a snap, and he's going to hand it off to Chris Cooley, and he's going to get a couple of yards. Let's see where they spot him. Maybe 1 yard. So, clock's at 10:25. Chris is staying in there. It's going to be third down and 3 yards to go for the War Eagles. Got to have points, Kenny. Got to have points here. They're inside the 30 with a second down and 3. There's another handoff to Chris, and he makes one miss and turns upfield and fights hard down there close to first down. He's got it, I do believe. Well, they get him a terrible spot.
He got turned down there, Marshall, as he started to go down. But now if they give him that spot, we're going to have a third and very short.
I think you're right, Kenny. I dare say I wouldn't argue you. It is third and short. 9:53 to go in the contest. Give it to him again. And there's a first down as he runs hard and pushes the pile down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the War Eagles at the Meridian 20-yard line. 9:47 to go. Wayne County 20. Meridian 31. Wayne County's trying desperately to mount a comeback here. And they get some points on the board right here, and they will have mounted one. And we'll just see how it plays out.
Timeout call.
Timeout call. They're standing around down there, and let's see what they're going to do.
War Eagle with an equipment issue, I guess, tying his shoes.
And here we go back in. Time's back in. And 1st and 10 for the Wayne County War Eagles. And there's a handoff to Fast Freddy up the middle. He's got room down to about just short of the 15-yard line, about 4 yards, maybe 5 on first down. 9:37 in counting.
Freddie banged his head pretty hard on the turf that time.
Here we go. We'll say 2nd and 6 for the War Eagles. And there's another handoff to Freddie, and he's running hard down inside the 20, and they're going to stop him at the 14-yard line. Going to bring up third down and about 4 yards to go for the War Eagles. 9:15 to go in the contest. Wayne County 20, Meridian 31. Trips right for the War Eagles. We makes man-on-man down here on the left side. 21 seconds on the 25-second clock. Trips right for Reggie Stewart. Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. is in the backfield with him. And there's your snap. He's looking to throw. Got to run up the middle. And there he's got a little room. He breaks outside. He's at the 10. Cuts back inside at the 10 and gets a first down. I believe he's going to have a first down. Kenny, let's see. Don't let me speak too fast.
He'll have just enough, I think. If they spot him inside the 10.
Chris Cooley's checking in at your running back, and they're saying it's 4th down. But I don't know whether they're going to measure it or not. I'm going to leave that up to you, Kenny. You're the one that always gets that right.
I think if it's where it looks, he's going to be short.
The officials are taking the measurement, and Kenny's saying short. And I believe I'm going to agree with you, Kenny. I'm going to say short, and this is tell you what. Boy, I tell you what, that's about as close as you can get. I can't even see how much room between his fingers.
3 inches.
But what you got to do here is you got to handle the snap, and Wayne County's been having some success running that football, and they need to get a few inches right here to get a first down, Kenny. And I mean, this 8:42, you're not going to get many more chances. It's 20-31, 8:42 to go in the game. Wayne County's got 4th and inches. He's right here on this play. We got to get some points. We got to get a first down is what we got to get. And you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
And Chris Cooley's your running back. There's 25 seconds on the clock, 25-second clock. They set it in play, and here we go, boys. A lot of people inside that line of scrimmage. Reggie Stewart's going to sneak it and get a first down. Quarterback sneak.
He'll get it down to around the 8-yard line, I think.
1st and goal for Wayne County, refusing to go away. Now 8:35 to go in your contest. Wayne County 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Substitutions coming in from the Meridian defense down there. They got all kind of folks on the field. Snap it quick, and they got too many men on the field. Wayne County, Meridian had to burn a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Step into the extreme at extremeguns.net, where you will see what extremes lie beyond the limits of extreme sound, security, and more. No matter where you may roam, extremeguns.net is your home for extreme sound, security, and more. We welcome you to visit us on location, but don't forget, extreme sound, security, and more is always at your fingertips at extremeguns.net. For you, anywhere, anytime, extremeguns.net.
I got to say, I've sounded down in dumps, I suppose, through the night. We've turned the ball over so many times. I apologize for that, Kenny. I tell you, but I can't say enough about these kids and the way Wayne County is the character they've shown and the way they've continued to play in spite of the adversity that they've created for themselves.
I don't think 5 pounds of amphetamines would help me tonight.
And, win, lose, or draw, I mean, they have played hard. They had to quit. We got an 11-point ball game right now with 8:30 to go. Wayne County with a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line down here. Fast Freddy's in the backfield. Trips left for Reggie, and Reggie's going to keep it up the middle, and here he goes. He's going to get a touchdown. Reggie Stewart. Wayne County scores with 8:25 to go in the contest, and this thing's fixed to be a one-score ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne County, with all of the trouble they've had to handle the ball on special teams, they have fought and fought and fought. I'll say one thing. It's a good thing that Wayne County's offense hasn't been on. It's a good thing for Meridian that Wayne County's offense hasn't been on the field any more than it has. Trying a two-point conversion again. It's 26-31. This could make it 28-31 where a field goal would tie it up. Kenny's checking his chart. That's all academic right now. Wayne County's tried for two-point conversions. They've yet to convert one. And here's Reggie moving to his left, looking to throw. Going to fire one down there, and it's caught. And there is your two-point conversion. So with 8:25 to go in the contest, what are the probabilities with all these turnovers, Kenny? Wayne County 28. I'm telling you. Meridian 31. We got ourselves a football game.
Yeah, well, I told him, he went by the chart this time. That was go for 2. When he's down by 5.
We're going to stay with it right here.
He threw that to Ramik, didn't he?
I believe he did. Ramik with a two-point conversion, and he was posted up down there in the left side of the end zone, and Reggie threw it between Ramik and the boundary, and Ramik made the catch going out of bounds, and woo-hoo, mercy. We got ourselves a football game. 31-28, 8:25 to go in the contest, and I don't know. I'm kind of like the way it's going right now. I'm smiling a little bit. All my whining and moaning, I tell you, I'm ashamed of myself.
You shouldn't be. You're shameless anyway.
All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Reynolds is getting set to kick this thing away. Kick it off one more time.
12 plays, 75 yards.
What a football game. And there's a kick. It's going to be an onside kick, and it's going to get on the ground, but get covered at the 46-yard line. So Meridian's going to have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. 8:25 to go in the contest. Wayne County 28, Meridian 31. All righty. Wayne County's got Bivens and Jones and number 35, Clifton Jordan out there up front. There's DeAndre Gandy, Hunter James, T-Hops out there. That's your linebacking core. We'll try to get our back set for you here in a minute. All righty. At their own 46-yard line with the 1st and 10, the Wildcats are. There's Malik Jordan's playing defensive back. He's a corner down here on the left side. There's a snap and a pass out there that's caught behind the line of scrimmage. And
got a holding call out here.
Kenny got a guy down the sideline for a first down in War Eagle territory. But like Kenny said, that's all for naught. That one's coming back. So 8:16 to go. The clock stops. Number 13 is back there playing defense. That's Jamarcus Fisher for Wayne County. Deion Smith is back there. Number 44, Denzel Bonner checks in. Number 31 is checking out. That's Devin Washam. So that's going to back the ball. That's a pretty good spot to call right there, Kenny. That's going to take the ball back down inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. So 8:16 to go. A lot of time left, Kenny. 28-31. And here go the Wildcats with a first down and a long, long way to go. There's your snap, and he's back to throw. There's some pressure on him. A toss out here to the flat, and they cannot make the catch. Jamarcus Fisher was closing in on there, ready to light him up, but he passed on him, which was probably a wise thing to do when that ball came out. Save everybody a little grief there and a prospect for maybe a penalty. So 8:11 to go. The clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 2nd down and 19 to go. I don't want to get too excited about this 2nd and 19s and stuff because we've talked about that all night long. Meridian has been able to convert.
They've been wizards at
doing
this.
They have. They really have. There's trips to the right, and there's a toss out here. The screen sure did, but did he get the flag down? Well, he's got a first down inside the 40-yard line of the War Eagles.
He had a first down inside the 40.
But we call it that way to back it up because there is a penalty. So that's coming back. Meridian is shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. We got 8:02 in the contest, 28-31, and Meridian is hanging on that 2nd down forever and ever and ever, but it keeps getting longer and longer and longer. They call a procedure call.
Same thing.
Okay, I thought it was a hold. I'm sorry.
No, it was a motion.
Oh, okay.
The man in motion turned up field.
I got you.
Turned up field before the snap.
Second down and a long way to go. How far is that to go, Kenny?
24.
24. How do you do that?
It's just part of the wonderfulness of me.
All righty, 8:02 to go, ladies.
I watched a lot of Mr. Wizard as a child.
Second and 24, Kenny says, and he's right. And here we go. Trips right. Ball's in the middle of the field. Cat's moving left to right. There's a snap, and there's some pressure. And are they going to get after him and put him on his horse? There's a man streaking down the sideline, and I don't know if they're going to call a penalty on that. I'll tell you what.
This guy is, but
I was afraid that was coming. Fisher was back there in coverage, and the Wildcat was breaking free down the sideline at about the 40-yard line, and Fisher got a hand on him.
Well, and if you call pass interference Wayne County,
and that's what it is.
Wayne County, that's minus 15, so that's going to make it 2nd and 9 from around the 47 of Meridian.
Okay.
You know, the thing is, we got to get this football back.
7:54 to go in the contest. Wayne County trails by 3, 28-31. Meridian second, 8 yards to go from their own 48-yard line. Video board is shouting out defense, 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 and that is the call of the moment right now. As Wayne County is trying to do, as Kenny said, get the football back. And there's some movement around the right side. There's the toss, and makes it.
We missed
a tackle,
4 tackles.
Out of bounds at the. Going to be short of the first down, I believe. I don't know.
Picked up 8 yards.
Yeah, they're going to be across that. They're going to be inside that 45-yard line. So if he hadn't got a first down, he's right at it. I believe that's going to be. That's probably going to be I don't know, Kenny. I'll leave that up to the expert. I'll leave that up to you.
4th down. He had to get to the hash.
Okay, Kenny says 4th down. The yard marker says 3rd.
I'm sorry, it is. I'm sorry,
okay,
3rd.
okay.
I'm sorry. The penalties got me messed up here.
3rd and 6 inches to go. 7:46 to go in the contest. There's a quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's going to get himself a first down and another set of downs for the Wildcats down to about the 41-yard line. I'm on the wrong side of the 41-yard line of the War Eagles. 7:39 to go in the contest. And like I said, I didn't want to get too excited about that 2nd and 20, whatever it was, Kenny, because now they've got a first down and 10 at the War Eagle 41-yard line.
Well, I mean, that pass interference call, and, we were guilty, no doubt about that. But that changes the complexion of things. You go from a 3rd and 24 to a 2nd and 9.
And here they go.
You give them that opportunity.
Meridian's done a good job of hanging on the football. We could use a turnover right here. There's a handoff around the left side, and they're going to get some running room on the corner and going to get a nice gain on first down. They're going to get down to close to the 35-yard line. May get inside of it. Going to bring up 2nd and short. We'll say 2nd and not so short. It'll be 2nd and 4 yards to go. 7 minutes to go in the game and counting. Wayne County 28, Meridian 31. Kenny, can you muster up a turnover for the War Eagles?
I tell you what, I'm digging in my satchel right now, trying to come up with something here, because the clock is not our friend.
And Meridian's just taking their time. It's inside 10 seconds, inside 8 seconds on the 25-second clock. They're going to snap it inside 5. It's 3 seconds on it when they snap it, and War Eagles are going to miss a tackle or two, and they got to hand it to the running back from Meridian. He runs hard down there, going to get to the 30-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 30. That'll be another first down.
Yeah, we've done a very poor job of locking up tonight. We've missed a lot of tackles, and that's something that you try to work on in practice, and you try to get the guys to understand. Look, it's one thing. It's a great thing to hit him 10 yards deep in the backfield, but you got to lock up.
And it's 1st and 10. Yeah, we had a little problem with that last week too, early on.
Yeah, and some of the big guys, you just can't tackle them high. Now this running back here is a lot smaller than 14 was. He's a sophomore, but he's slippery.
Yeah, and there's a quarterback. I guess you call that the read, and he's going to keep it and get himself a nice couple of yards on first down. 5:55 to go in the contest now. Wayne County 28, Meridian 31. Meridian has got we got a timeout, so it's going to be 2nd and about 8 yards to go. When we come back, we're going to take a 60-second break and be back after these words from our sponsors.
Extreme Sound Security and more. On 711 Station Street, downtown Waynesboro, is where you'll find all the more you want and need. From Benelli shotguns, Night Force scopes, Muck boots, to Maui Jim sunglasses, K2 and Oracle coolers, to security camera installations, cell phone and computer repair, extreme sound security, and more. Come by and see for yourself. Downtown Waynesboro for the more you want and need.
2nd and 7 to go. 5:55 to go in the contest. Meridian's down there inside the War Eagle 30 at about the 27-yard line with a 2nd and 7. Wayne County desperately needs to get that ball back without giving up any points. And there's a nice play right there by Benito Jones. Tackle for a loss outside the 35-yard line. Kenny, that big man he looked like he was shot out of a cannon. I mean, he has played at a high level of intensity all night. This may be the best game I've ever seen him play.
He's played as hard as I've ever seen him play.
And that's going to take them outside the chains. They're going to be looking at about 3rd and about 14 yards to go here with 5:18 to go in the contest. And again, we can't get too excited about this 3rd and long. They've managed to convert it
about 13 or so, 14. It's hard to tell exactly where the ball is.
Talking about 2-down territory for sure if they need it here. And there's a pass over there to the left side. He makes the catch, and there he goes, and they're going to tackle him short of the 25-yard line, so it's going to bring up 4th down. And Kenny, here's your – I don't want to say this is your ball game, but it's certainly a big, big play right here with 4:48 to go in the contest. Wayne County trailing by 3. They need the ball back. You've called it. Need the ball back, and it's 4th down and 7-8 yards to go for the Wildcats.
Well, I mean, if you're Meridian, this is what you do. You try to get some more time off that clock, because even if it goes over on downs, Wayne County's going to have less than 3 minutes or less to get the ball down the field.
What a play right here. The Wayne County faithful are shaking this stadium right now, looking for a defensive stop. There's your snap. They're back to throw. He's moving to his right, and they're going to put him on his horse. Throws it back out across the left side, and right at the
first down
marker over there at the 20. He got it and it doesn't matter by how much. He got it. That's what a good receiver does. He gets at the sticks. He makes the catch. 1st down, Meridian. You got to take your hats off to him. Well executed.
Tell you, Meridian has just put on a clinic tonight for ball control and controlling the clock, controlling the tempo of the game, and it's just. Our guys here, you're going to look at another, even if we get the ball back. Now, I think in field goal range for the young lady that kicks, but, we're going to get the ball back with maybe 2 minutes left.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line are the Wildcats. Here they go with a handoff, and Benito's going to get back there again. I don't know how he's tackled him outside the 25. I don't know how many tackles for loss he's had tonight. He's had to have 5 or 6. I mean, they don't have an answer for him.
No, they don't. And when he pulled him down with one hand, he broke him down.
Yeah. I got to say it. That's as good a defensive night as I've ever seen a War Eagle have. And we're going to take a 30-second break. Got injured. The guy that got tackles injured on the play. 30 seconds back to the station. We'll be back after this break.
Local LP Gas is a part of the family of Kelly Companies, locally owned and operated right here in Wayne County. As a part of this family, Local LP Gas is committed to serving Wayne County with cost-efficient fueling options for your home and business. Whether we bring it to you or you come and get it, it's Local LP Gas, a Kelly Company, our family serving yours.
Looking at a 2nd and 15 now to go for the Wildcats, and that's academic. I mean, the way they've been converting. The Wildcat is able to make his way off the field. That is number 20, a sophomore running back, Eli Stringfellow, making his way off there with assistance. It's 4 minutes and 1 second left on the clock.
Yeah, he caught a touchdown pass back in right before the end of the half. He caught a 15-yard touchdown pass.
And it is a 2nd down and 15 yards to go. We're at the 4th quarter.
It's amazing to me that we're even this close considering the turnovers that we've had.
I mean, 5 or 6 turnovers. I mean, we've lost count of them. There's so many. But here come the Wildcats back up to the line of scrimmage. And it's 4 minutes and counting down the contest. 2nd and 15. The ball's on the 25-yard line. They got to get to the 10 to get a 1st down. Ball's in the middle of the field. 2 receivers to the right. He's looking to throw. There's some pressure. They're going to pass one down there and he make a great catch. Great catch at the 10-yard line. I think he's going to be at the 11-yard line. And that was one of those back shoulder passes. Guy went down there at the 10, and he threw it behind him, and he made the play.
Yeah, that's Daniel Coyle, and I tell you what, he has been a playmaker for Meridian all night long.
Well, he is one of the most recruited players in the state of Mississippi, Kenny, and he's got D1 offers to the likes of Alabama and everywhere else. I mean, we see why. There's a quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for the Wildcats. They have 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the contest. It is 31-28, and we have timeout. Take a 30-second break to the station and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Always dreamed about a special home for your family? Our bank can help make that dream a reality with competitive home mortgage rates that can put your dream home within reach. Visit with one of our mortgage specialists. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, serving you is what we do best. Member FDIC. Online at firststatebnk.com.
Playing that, it's 31-28. Wayne County's got to dig in their heels here, keep them out of the end zone and get the ball back with just very little time. That's the best case scenario, keep them out and get the ball back. There's a handoff up the middle, and they're going to find touch sledding, going to lose yardage. Going to be backed up out across the 5 and back to the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 6. 2:57 to go in the contest right now.
Tell you what, Hunter James came up in
Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro is your source for the paints that make the impossible possible. Benjamin Moore. Color yourself inspired with Benjamin Moore paints from Gatlin Building Supply. Be it interior, exterior, or eco-friendly, these are the paints that stand up to everything life throws at them. Come see us at Gatlin Building Supply in Waynesboro, where you can find the answers to all your building and remodeling projects. Gatlin Building Supply, Waynesboro, Mississippi.
Back live at War Eagle Stadium with 2:48 to go in the contest. Wayne County 28, Meridian 31. Kenny and I just talking about, we're trying to develop scenarios that Wayne County can win this football game down by 3 and Meridian with a 3rd and 5, go it to 5. Kenny, have you come up with something?
Yeah, we block a field goal and run back for a touchdown. I heard that somewhere before.
Yeah, I think
honestly, I mean, with your Meridian, it's pick your poison, because here, 3rd and 5, if you only pick up, if you get no gain this time, you've got time coming off the clock. On 4th down, you might as well go for it, because even if you don't make it, Wayne County's got to go the length of the football field to score. They have no timeouts, and they're going to have to do it with about 2 minutes or so, under 2 minutes left. And that's going to be awfully hard for anybody to do. But, hey, last week was the week of comeback, so I hope some of that mojo will shake off on us a little bit tonight.
Maybe so. 3rd and goal from the 5. The ball's on the right hash mark. Bree's got 2 receivers out to the left side. The hash mark on the left side. 2 guys to the right side on the numbers over here. And there's your snap, and the quarterback's going to make the pitch, and he's got room to go, Kenny, and they're going to get him down here, and let's see here.
He's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Around the 2 inside, around the 1.
It's 4th down, 2:42. He did stop the clock because he went out of bounds, and
that's something Meridian really didn't want to have happen.
Ball's at the 1 yard line, it looks, so it's 4th and goal from the 1. Now we need another one of those tackles for loss by Benito. Boy, he's had so many tonight. Well, if we could just dial up one more right here.
Tell you what, it'd be even better to knock that ball loose.
Pick it up and run it in for a touchdown.
And get it back.
240.
For them to be outside the loop here, they're going.
Meridian's taking a timeout, Kenny. So we're going to take another 30-second break back to the station, and Kenny and I are going to come up with some more scenarios here, and we'll be back after this 30-second break.
Local LP Gas is a part of the family of Kelly companies locally owned and operated right here in Wayne County. As a part of this family, Local LP Gas is committed to serving Wayne County with cost-efficient fueling options for your home and business. Whether we bring it to you or you come and get it, it's Local LP Gas, a Kelly company, our family serving yours.
I believe we are back live, and the War Eagle faithful are calling for one more stop here. I mean, Kenny, 2:42 to go in the contest, and like you said, there's 2 tall orders here. It's 4th and goal from the 1. First thing we got to do is keep them out of the end zone, and the second thing we got to do is to go however far it is to the other end of that thing and get some points.
It's about 2 miles back here to the other end, but I mean, it's it's one of those things where this is where you have to man up, make the stop, and then even if that's done, our offense is going to have to come out with the football, out from around the 1 or so yard line. So I mean, it's a tall task for Wayne County. But again, as we've said, we're lucky to be where we are.
One thing at a time, and if they got a big package, no, they go on what they got. They don't need a big package. They're big all over the place.
I think they'll just try to stretch it. They may throw it, but.
And you're going right. They're going to try to throw it, and they're going to get blocked down. It's knocked down, and there's Wayne County has got the ball back. So the defense, the first thing, Kenny, that had to happen, happened. Wayne County's got the ball back. They got it 99 yards to go with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the contest. Now, could this be one of the greatest comebacks in War Eagle history? We're all hoping for one, folks. I'm just telling you. We're hoping for one.
If you hadn't had your time at the prayer office this week, it'd be a good time to dust those knee pads off.
Oh, so here we go. Wayne County's in business down here. Let's see. They got Chris Cooley in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Reggie Stewart, and Meridian has called themselves a timeout. So let's take a 30-second break. One more 30-second break back to the station. See you after this word from our sponsors.
This seems unbelievable, but I promise it's true.
What's with the buzzer? Oh, that's a raven. That's a good omen. He knows we're coming back with dinner.
Well, that bird had a bunch of friends. And when Scott got back to the camper...
Well, that was a bust. What? Scott! Wait, what did you do? It's raining inside.
His new camper was a total loss, but his alpha policy covered it.
It's that bird.
For the best agents in the business, call Kenny Odom in Waynesboro.
Well, the chances were of him ever getting a date with her, she said, about 1,000,000 to 1, and his response was, "You're telling me there's a chance?"
That's right.
Well, folks, that's what we got. We got a chance. We got the ball and 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the game. We ain't got no timeouts. And
Custer had a chance.
And we're on our own 1 yard line, so all we need to go is 99 yards, and we got 2 minutes and 38 seconds to do it.
Plenty of time.
Can we do it? That's the question. That's the $64,000 question.
You know, if they'd have had 10 more minutes at the Alamo, that would have probably turned out differently.
And here we go. Meridian's defense ought to be fresh. They hadn't been on the field much.
They hadn't played much tonight.
Of course, you can say the same thing for Wayne County's offense. And, ladies and gentlemen, Here we go. We got to get it out of the end zone now. 1 yard at a time at this particular point. We got to get some wiggle room down there because if we get tackled for a loss, that's a safety.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I shouldn't have said that by all means. And Reggie's back to throw. And he's going to have to fire one out, and it's called out here across the 15 for a first down. That's Freddie out of the backfield for a first down and 10 at the 19-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to another War Eagle barn burner. First and 10, 2:30 to go in the contest. Clock's running. They started at their own 1. Reggie's back to throw. He's got Wallace. He's firing down the field to Wallace. Wallace is going to make the catch at the 45-yard line of the Meridian Wildcats. Could it be? Could it be?
Reggie aired that thing out. There is no way to describe how he threw that football, and Ramik caught it in stride over his shoulder.
2 plays ago, we were at our 1. Now we got a first and 10 at the Wildcat 39-yard line. 2:16 to go. There's the handoff to Chris Cooley. He got it for about 8 yards on first down. Sorry, folks, getting a little pumped up here in the old press box. Could this be? I sure hope so, Kenny. I sure would like to pull this thing out. 2:03 and counting. 2nd and 3 to go for the War Eagles. There's another handoff to Cooley. He puts his head down, and he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. 1:53 to go in the contest. And we'll see 3rd down and 1 yard to go. 1:47 and counting. Wayne County is at the Meridian 35-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff. No, Chris Cooter's going to get the first down as he's going to be at about the 31-yard line. That's going to stop the clock at 1:36. Wayne County 28, Meridian 31. First down, Wayne County. The 31-yard line. This drive started at their own 1. 1:36 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 11 yards away from the red zone. Stewart's back to throw. He's looking, got to run, get him out of, going to be sacked back at the 36, 37-yard line. Clock continues to run. War Eagles do not have timeouts. 1:21 to go and counting. Wayne County's trying to get set. Get the play off. And here comes your snap. Stewart's back to throw. Under pressure again. Buy yourself time. Got a man in the flat out there. Chris Cooley makes the catch. He's at the 30. He's at the 25-yard line.
And he gets
Get out of bounds if they throw the flag, Kenny.
No.
Okay, it's going to be a complete pass. We got to hand that to Reggie Stewart. He, under pressure, reversed to escape the pressure. Bought himself some time. Cooley makes his catch. First catch for the big man this year. 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Stops the clock at 1:01. All righty, Kenny, if we get a first down, we can stop the clock. Chris Cooley stays in the backfield. We got Freddie Jordan out here in the slot. He's one of 3 guys split to the left side. Ball's on the right hash mark. And we've got 11 seconds on the 25-second clock. Inconsequential. 1:01. The game clock is stopped. It'll start on the snap, and here's your snap, and there's going to be Reggie's going to keep it and get himself a first down for the War Eagles. That should stop the clock right there. Shadarius Chambers checks in for
I don't know. It's awfully close. It depends on where they spot the ball.
They say first down. 52 seconds to go in the contest. 1st and 10 for Wayne County, and a drive that started on their own 1-yard line. They're now at the 23-yard line of the Meridian Wildcats with a 1st and 10. Stewart's looking to throw. Fires one out. Wallace makes the catch on the sideline. I believe it's Wallace. No, it's not Wallace. That's McDougal. Clock continues to run at 40 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. Will Mangum on the catch. Will gets the catch but doesn't get out of bounds. We're at 33 seconds. 33 seconds. And here comes your snap. Stewart's back to throw. And they stop the clock at 27 seconds with a flag on the play. Kenny, what we got?
It's probably an offensive penalty, would be my guess.
Nope.
Offside Meridian.
Offside Meridian. So 27 seconds to go in the game. In a drive that started on their own 1-yard line. Wayne County's now inside the 15-yard line with 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 2. Reggie's moving to his left, looking for somebody to throw the ball to. Fires one out the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown! Wayne County! 21 seconds left to go in this football game. Can you believe it? What a football game. What a drive. But, folks, it's not over. Wayne County has just driven the ball 99 yards to take the lead in this football game. And I believe that was number 17. Oh, Chauncey.
No, it was 19.
Was it Ramik? I'm sorry, it was Ramik. Ramik is just Man, what can I say? We're on for the PAT right here. I can't believe this. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. We're not going anywhere, folks. We're staying right here. We are staying right here. Meridian's got no timeouts. There's 21.7 seconds left to go in this football game. Wayne County has just driven 99 yards for a touchdown with no timeouts, and have taken this lead. They've turned the ball over 6 times, I think, on the night, and they've had to fight and claw and come back. I had folded the chairs up, ladies and gentlemen. I'd already put the oat sack on the mule's head. I'm going to tell you, this has been a barn burner right here at War Eagle Stadium tonight, and Wayne County's got to kick this thing off, and what can we say? I mean, what a football game. You talk about character, never giving up, and here we go. Again, I don't want to say too much about how much time's left on the clock. Now all we got to do is stop them. We stopped them a while ago with a first and goal, and now all we got to do is stop them one more time, Kenny. One more time. Reynolds is getting ready to kick this thing off. And here we go. Wayne County's fixing to kick it away. He's going to kick it deep, and it's going to be caught back here at the 15-yard line. Wayne County's got some folks down there, and they're going to tackle him out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So with 17.7 seconds left on the clock, Meridian's going to have the ball, 1st and 10 in their own territory. And they're going to be down here at about their own 26-yard line. 35-31, Wayne County has taken the lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly, as Keith Jackson would say. Oh, Nelly. We got a lot of folks playing deep back here, Kenny. They don't want to get beat deep. I don't know if that's what you call a prevent or not, but it's about as close to one as I've seen Wayne County get in. And the defensive people are hollering. The War Eagle fans are hollering. Trips left for the quarterback, and there's the snap, and they're going to throw the ball across the middle, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted. Who made that catch, Kenny? That's your Darius Chambers on the pick right there. Couldn't have to have better. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12.9 seconds to go. I don't know. I've seen a lot of football games. I don't think I've ever seen a comeback. Last week, Comeback City. We talked about what happened at Warren Central. We talked about what happened at Oak Grove with us. We talked about what happened at Law, where they gave up 4 touchdowns in the last 4 minutes. Now, Wayne County, if they can snap this football and take a knee, they have done it. They have come back, and what a football game. I'm telling you, we can't do this thing justice at what's happened out here. We have moaned and complained about all these turnovers, and these old War Eagles have fought back, and it looks like, and everybody that paid $7 tonight got their money worth. All Wayne County's got to do is to stop and take a knee and get this thing over with, and they do. The ball game is over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. All but the crime. Wayne County 35, Meridian 31. We're going to break for station to 60 seconds, and we're going to come back live for we were doing a lot of that last drive. We're going to take 60 seconds, and we'll be back for Kenny's recap after these 2 words from our sponsors.
Local LP Gas is a part of the family of Kelly Companies locally owned and operated right here in Wayne County. As a part of this family, Local LP Gas is committed to serving Wayne County with cost-efficient fueling options for your home and business. Whether we bring it to you or you come and get it, it's Local LP Gas, a Kelly Company, our family serving yours.
Hoo-wee, Coach, how about that one?
It's you know, Marshall, the things that's running through my mind right now, but the most important thing is what I told those players at halftime is, guys, we just want to play one play at a time. We want to win the second half. And I wanted us to come out and just play hard. And we did. And it's like I told them at halftime, I said, other than lightning striking or an earthquake, anything that's bad that could happen has already happened. So, you know, that's what it was. And we go out for that last drive. The offense is huddled up right there. And I told them, I said, boys, this is what the right story's about. This is what the right book's about. A 99-yard drive to win a game. And I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud for our team right now.
It was amazing, Coach, and I'm telling you, I got to be honest with you. I'm so glad there's folks like you that can handle this stuff, because me and K-Dog and I, we was up there whining and moaning about all these turnovers and woulda, shoulda, coulda, come back out in the second half, run that kickoff back. Meridian answers like a great team does, and then all of a sudden we wake up and we're 28 to 31. And Benito Jones may have played the best football game I can recall seeing a defender play.
Yeah, I think tonight was a great game for him. He had several tackles for loss, but we had so many other guys, you know, Marshall, that stepped up defensively that made plays, you know, and his kind of shed a little light because they were such big tackles for losses, but you know, we had some other guys that came in there and just played their hearts out.
Yeah. I'm not taking anything. It's just a great team win. I don't know what else to say. I'm just telling you, this is a great football team that you beat, and the character that you exhibited last week and the character that was exhibited. You know, Coach Blackledge told me in an interview for a halftime show, said we play games like this to find out about your character. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you ain't got to worry about that with this bunch. Not this year.
No, I just, you know, and that football team right over there, Marshall, is a, you know, they may be, and I don't mean this to sound corny or anything, but they may be the best 0-3 team in the state of Mississippi. I would hate to be in Region 3 6A in about 3 weeks when them guys that's having to go both ways get in shape.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Coach, congratulations. Thank you. We are proud of you, what you mean to our kids and what you mean to our community. Big win, another big win for you. We look forward to the next one. Get a week off, and then what happens?
Hey, it's like I told the guys, I said, next time we roll out here, these stands will be packed on both sides, and there could be 10 million people watching us.
That's what I'm talking about, and I guarantee you they're going to see a good football game.
See a good show.
Congratulations, Coach. We're going to cut away, and I'll be back with K-Dog for a statistical recap of what went on here tonight. We'll see you after this word from our sponsors.
Step into the extreme at extremeguns.net, where you will see what extremes lie beyond the limits of extreme sound, security, and more. No matter where you may roam, extremeguns.net is your home for extreme sound, security, and more. We welcome you to visit us on location, but don't forget, extreme sound, security, and more is always at your fingertips at extremeguns.net. For you, anywhere, anytime, extremeguns.net.
We're back to wrap this one up. Wayne County comes home, and I guess miracles do happen at home, don't they, Kenny?
Well, they do. And Moses parted the Red Sea. What was it? Elijah had the rocks and the water burned up, and Lazarus rose from the dead. So, this is going to be one of those. Coach Mangum was saying a while ago, this is what the right story is about. I mean, you're down here inside the one, 2 minutes left, no timeouts, and you get the ball down the field. And, again, our kids didn't quit all night. We had good effort all night. Meridian just had everything go their way. And they took advantage of things. We had the 6 turnovers, 5 of them on special teams. And so Meridian being the kind of team that they are, they took advantage of those things. Our kids never quit. If there's anything to take out of this ball game tonight, it's never quit.
And they never quit. And I tell you what, we were playing without folks and with hurt folks too.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we hadn't had our full strength defense since the season started, and a couple of guys out tonight. Well, Roy Arrington, you think about what kind of difference Roy could have made tonight in the secondary, and then with Tyree out. But here's the thing: it's like the old cartoon you see with the snake or whatever trying to swallow the frog or whatever, and he's got his hands around his throat and it's kind of a standoff. That's what our kids did tonight. I mean, they made this a standoff, and they hung in there until somebody gave. And you can't say enough about the stand they made down here on that last drive by Meridian.
And we were talking about it, calling it live on WABO. We said, here we go. 2 things. Oh man, I did too. And I wanted to people to hear it to get excited. Not that they need it, but I was trying to convey to them who aren't watching it what it feels like to be here, because I'm going to tell you, we called it. Got to do two things. Got to get to stop, and then you got 99 yards to go. And this is like Coach Mangum says, stories are written about. This is probably one of the biggest wins in Wayne County history, short of a state championship, and probably the greatest drive in Wayne County history.
Yeah, and you know, look, our track record against Meridian had been real good the last several times we played them. And they had a lot of talent here tonight. Now, one thing that helped us was some of their guys got tired, some of their guys got hurt. And so that sort of evened things up, you know, going into the middle part of the third quarter. 14 was out, 20 was limping, 11 went out. One time I know came back in and played. But, still, it's one of those things where when you look back at this and, we were sitting there on the verge of being 1-2. Now we're 2-1. And Meridian, instead of being 1-2, now they're 0-3. And that can have a lot of effect on the psyche of a football team. But it's non-district play. All of that said, man, this is sweet. I mean, when you can win one like this, I don't care what anybody wants to say about it. This is sweet.
And sweet it is. And on that sweet note, we're going to cut it loose, and we're going to be 14 days away from playing Archbishop Rummel, one of the top on national TV, one of the top-ranked teams in the United States of America, and we're going to show them how we play football in Wayne County. Folks, be there or be square, and that there is right here 2 weeks from tonight as we host the Raiders of Rummel High School. And then we will see you, Kenny and I will, for more Wayne County High School War Eagle football.